Everything from overlanding in your stock rig to full-on LS-powered 2 buggies on stickies. This is the Total Off-Road Podcast. I'm your host, Steve.
And I'm Ian, and we are here with episode number 36.
Wow.
That's in there.
Wow.
I like it.
You guys seriously came back for another one? 35 wasn't enough?
4 of them did.
Well, if you're crazy enough to join us again, we are crazy enough to make another one.
We're here making shit happen.
We are.
So, I want to start this off in a interesting manner.
All right.
So, last week we did, I'm going to forget what actually happened, but
Okay.
didn't you read a review last week?
Did I read a review?
You gave a guy a shout out, and he had not caught up to the podcast yet. So everybody was like talking, I don't know, talking shit, but they were like, "You need to catch up. You got like a call," or they shouted you out on this episode because he sent us a review or something live, like while we were doing the podcast. He sent it, right?
Oh yeah, it was on the YouTube channel, wasn't it?
It was on something.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
but that whole thing went down, right?
Okay.
I literally just got a message. Well, we did on Facebook.
Okay.
From Matthew John Anderson, which I know we've talked to him before. And he literally, we're going to answer this live.
Dippy do.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
He says, "Hi, I had a question. So I've heard you guys talk about doing the Super Duty front axle and the 14 bolt rear. Is there an adapter for the bolt pattern?"
The Super Duty.
The Super Duty front axle with a 14 bolt rear.
And a 14 bolt rear.
I'm assuming he's talking about like a 14 bolt steer axle.
No.
Yeah, because he says I'm talking about doing the...
You said Super Duty steer, like a Super Duty front, because it's 8 on 170.
Yep.
And a 14 bolt is 8 on 165 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yep. But is he talking about putting a 14 bolt in a 60 and like, boom, baby?
No, he wants to put a 14 in the rear and a 60 Super Duty in the front.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but he's in a mismatched bolt pattern, so he needs an adapter. Okay. Just the exact same thing that we dealt with Sticky while we were up there.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
So you just want an adapter for that.
I mean, if that's the way that I heard it, is that the way you read it?
I read
Did
it.
you read it correctly?
I read it. He wanted to make a 14 bolt and a 60. Boom.
But why would he need an adapter?
Because the unit bearings are forward bolt pattern.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
It's the same conversation.
Let me hear it again.
It's the same situation.
Okay.
Hi.
I
have no idea what he sounds like. I'm just guessing.
Hello
Hi.
there. Hello
I
there.
had a question. So I've heard you guys talk about doing the Super Duty front axle and 14 bolt rear. Is there an adapter for the bolt pattern?
There you go. Like you just know. It's exactly as I said. It's the same thing Sticky's going to do. And yes, there's an 8 on 6.5, which is like, I think 8 on 165, I think is the metric, to 8 on 170 spacer adapter. And if you measure it correctly, I think Sticky was saying he needed was the 14 bolt narrower in the rear?
Yes.
Okay, so he was going to put like a 2-inch in the rear and then like a 1-inch up front. That way he'd be,
track width
would be equal or close. And then that would give him the 8 on 6.5 in the front to match the wheels. Or if you already have a set on 8 on 170s that you want to run, you could put 2-inch 8 on 170s or 1-inch 8 on 170s in the rear and run 8 on 170s in the front on the standard Super Duty. And then that will keep your track width narrower.
Yep.
Does that make sense for you?
So here's my interesting
What's
thought
the name,
on
Chris?
that. Matthew John Anderson.
I'm way off. Jesus
close.
Christ. Slappy.
What do you do? We were just talking about Chris, so I mean, I'll give it to you.
I just felt like,
So
it had been a minute since I had read the
14 bolts. You're generally narrower than a Dana 60.
The 14. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So here's why I don't like. I mean, 6 of 1/2 doesn't. Who the fuck cares? But here's why you were correct. I did ask him what he was talking about. He said he wanted to run a 60 up front and a 14 in the rear. So you were correct. So listen to what was just said. 14 bolt steer with Super Duty unit bearings. They just re-drill the unit bearings. Yep. It's very simple. It's like $100.
So,
but here's why I like keeping the rear track width narrower, because that's how mine is. Because fuck it. We have trees around here, and you always got to get your front. Once the front end's around it, you can drag the ass end around the tree. So if it's an inch or so narrower, meh.
And the other thing is say you get into some deep ruts or shit, the front will hug the outside of the ruts, and whereas the rears will hug the inside of the ruts.
Yep, it'll kind of split the different. It's the same concept as the steer tire and the dually in a factory application. Like the dually in a dually, the front track width is in the center of the dual.
Oh, really?
For that purpose.
Nice.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that concept out. So you don't sit there
and wander around the road?
So the steer keeps it off the track pattern of the two rears, which is interesting to me.
That's good. It's a good design.
Yeah.
When it comes to spacers, this is kind of a video I thought about putting out on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet or not. There's going to be a lot of controversy over it if I do it. There's going to be a bunch of which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, that brings in the viewers, so let's do it.
Well, it's probably going to be a lot of controversy in this topic, in my personal opinion.
Ooh.
When it comes to spacers, you can buy a spacer from almost anywhere.
Yep.
Like, you can buy it from a reputable company. Then you know that you got 6061. It's going to be your biggest fail point on a spacer in most
let's see
applications.
If we agree on what this one thing is.
Biggest fail point on most spacers in most applications is shitty studs.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
Over torquing?
Also not what I thought you were going to say.
Hit me with it.
Not torquing, like the opposite of over, because I've heard over torquing them, like torque the fuck out of them with all the ugga-duggas.
No.
You'll pull the stud through.
Yeah, you'll break it.
And
you will fracture that aluminum because it's so thick.
And I've seen that or heard of that. And it's a thing, but use a fucking torque
typically,
wrench.
if you buy a low buck spacer,
they're thinner around the lug hole.
Not even that.
Oh, really?
Is that you are they going to put $3 lug studs into your fucking $60 set of spacers?
Studs in it or something.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
But they're not going to buy the highest dollar studs out there. You're going to get a budget minded stud when you're buying a budget spacer. And that's probably the only thing that I can see. Honestly, when they advertise that they're 6061, they most of the time, as to my knowledge, are 6061. Like they're a decent aluminum. I personally have never had a set of spacers fail. Knock on wood, because I'm still running them, but I've got 2-inch spacers on the back of the crew cab and have trailered shit everywhere. I have got 1.5-inch spacers on the KJ. I have ran spacers on every Jeep I've owned except for Loki. Like, because I'm always spacing wheels out to run different stock wheels on it. Like I ran the 350Z wheels on the XJ for a long time. Those always had a spacer on them. Yep.
I mean, I'm running spacers on my buggy. So.
And I'm running the worst set of spacers you can get because they're non-hub centric.
Yeah, I'm not either. Or I am running the same style on my buggy.
Yep.
But so when I was flexing some shit, I was like, man, if I could have like an inch or so more clearance on the tire to the shock, this, that, and the other, I would be happy. Tried to find some wheels with bigger back spacing, and I was like, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why the fuck am I trying to find something that's just not a thing? Well, come to find out, there's a lot of guys that run spacers for clearance issues and stuff. A lot of guys will race with spacers, like do rock bounce race and stuff.
Jesus.
I mean, here's the thing. Keep them torqued, use good shit. I think the biggest failure point in a spacer is lack of proper torque on the spacer to the hub.
Yeah, you need to put the spacer on because it's aluminum, and generally you're buying them brand new. They've not, I mean, it's hard aluminum, don't get me wrong. In most cases, you can probably skate by with this, but who wants to chance this? It's brand new aluminum, same as if you bought a brand new set of aftermarket wheels. You're going to want to put them on, torque them to spec, and then... And when I say torque them to spec, you need to have somebody hold the brakes on the vehicle is typically the best way to do this.
So it's holding the pry bar
in the rotor.
In the rotor.
Yeah, that works too. Usually, unless your certain applications may not be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
Like a solid rear rotor or something like that. Either way, if you got your wife sitting around somewhere or best buddy hanging out with you drinking beer, throw them in the driver's seat, say, hold them fucking brakes hard as you can. And then you're going to want to torque them to spec, throw your wheels on, torque those to spec, go out, put down 50 miles, bring it back in the shop. This is the worst fucking part. Take all the wheels back off and retorque those spacers again back to spec. And you're using factory spec, which in most applications, 1/2-inch wheels or 1/2-inch studs is going to be right around 100 foot-pounds. 9/16 studs is going to be between 120 and 140.
I torqued mine to 140.
That's fine. On what? On the buggy?
Mm-hmm.
916 studs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I went with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Seemed like a good number that day.
This is the one topic that I can talk on.
Wheel spacers.
Wheels in general.
Okay.
I literally considered...
I was going to say, like, I feel bad giving you, like, the wheel spacer title.
I don't give a fuck.
But, like, you're just going to own it.
But I am. But, like, I'm that guy. Like, I live that life.
You live the wheel spacer
because
life?
I love...
You swap wheels more than I swap fucking T-shirts. And that's my
You're probably not
wardrobe.
wrong on that.
It's probably up there. There was a time where you're like every other day you'd have like 2 or 3 sets of wheels on the red Jeep.
Oh yeah,
remember that one?
Well, it didn't change that much.
Oh god, it felt like there was
the KJ changed a lot more. The red Jeep ran 2 sets of wheels. It was either the stock male Jeep wheels that were just the Steelies, and then I would switch back to the 350Z, the 30th anniversary 350Z wheels I was running.
I just feel like for a while there, it was like every day. No,
the KJ though, when I got it had the stock wheels on it, and then I swapped out for the 5-spoke JK wheels, and then I picked up a set of the 18-inch Sahara wheels and threw those on there, and then I finally picked up the Rubicon wheels that are on it now, and I've been running those ever since. But I was swapping wheels back and forth because I would take the Sahara wheels off and put the stock wheels back on to go over to like the Badlands. Like I just swapped the wheels out one night. Like, I'm going to swap these out so I can go to the Badlands tomorrow.
Check the tire pressure. Not fucking swap the wheels.
That's way easier.
I love it. That's my logic.
Those are already checked. I checked those last month.
Sunday.
But no, yeah, I like for a testament to how good a budget spacer can be. Matt was running spacers on his XJ years ago, but probably knocking on a decade ago. I bet it was a decade ago. Matt was running spacers on his XJ on the front to space him out just a little bit. Or no, because he had 5 on 4.5. No, he had 5 on 4 3/4 or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it was. He had a different bolt pattern up front because he switched over to the the WJ knuckles and shit and brakes on the Dana 30. And so he ran a spacer on the front to adapt that over.
Yep.
When he got stuck out in the Sangamon River and it was buried almost up to his door handles. And when I say buried to his door handles, he literally winched himself into this, like, it was like silt because there was like a stream. There was not a stream. There was a underwater
cave.
Not Jesus fuck. Spring.
Oh.
There was a spring where we were trying to get up on the land. And because he had the 12-inch wide TSLs, instead of popping up onto the dirt, he just kept digging. And so he pulled himself in. Literally, he couldn't see anything below the bumper. Sitting right, the dirt was right even with the bumper. And the dirt was all the way up to almost the door handles. The door handles are sitting 3 or 4 inches off the ground. And this was an XJ on 36s with 8.5 inches of lift.
Full on set.
Full size. When we pulled it out with a backhoe. The backhoe was a 4-wheel drive backhoe, and he reached his boom all the way out to try to pick him up. He couldn't pick the Jeep up.
Yeah, the suction.
Well, it was just mud everywhere. Like, it was so bad. And so what he ended up doing, since he couldn't get to it, he couldn't get down to it because it was too soft. So he's sitting up on top of a little berm, and he reached all the way out, and I wrapped the snatch strap around the bucket and then wrapped it around Matt's winch bumper, and he just pulled the Jeep sideways.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Like, we didn't have a lot of choice. Yeah. This was like 8 o'clock at night, getting pretty dark.
Fucking Sunday.
Matt had it in 4-wheel drive, and they were getting asphyxiated in this thing. They've been there for like 5.5 hours at this point. Anyway, he starts pulling on this thing sideways, and Matt's got it in 4-wheel drive and just turns the steering wheel into the dirt and starts giving her a little bit of throttle, trying to turn the tires up. So now we've got the load of this backhoe with the Extend-A-Hoe. The Extend-A-Hoe is what he's pulling on. It's the only ram he could get to like pull on the Jeep.
Yeah.
And so he's pulling on that Extend-A-Hoe, and he'd pull him like 4 feet, and then we'd push it back out and then rewrap it and then pull it again. When that thing come out, when it finally got traction and come up out of that hole, he's like, "Oh fuck, I thought it was a stock Jeep." Oh no! It's like, no,
sir.
She's buried.
She all of it.
Yeah, his jaw about hit the controls. He was like, "Oh Jesus." Yep. But anyway, the testament to that is that we pulled him completely just straight sideways through that dirt, and it bent the steering and all kinds of other shit underneath there, but the wheel spacers were fine.
I don't know. I've ran them on my dually. I ran them on my dually. Because otherwise the tires would rub. Just like, I don't know. Yeah. They're just giving a bad rap because people are fucking idiots. Yeah.
You just don't check them. I mean, I've really been tempted to put a set of spacers I've got sitting in the garage on Jessica's WK2 on her Grand Cherokee.
God, don't fuck up the quality daily.
Oh my God, but it would look so much better if the wheels just set another 1.5 inches out.
She doesn't care.
It would look so good.
I don't think she'd care.
She wouldn't care. See, it would make my day.
You know what would not make your day? The one fucking failure you have with a wheel spacer is on her shit. And boy, I tell you, I don't know about you. I don't plan on kicking my wife down the road. So she's going to be there for a couple days. And women never forget. They are the constant reminder.
I wouldn't care if she was mad at me.
Hey, remember that one time you fucked up my shit?
That wouldn't bother me. It would actually be like her like getting in an accident because of it.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You just never know.
I would never. And that's why they're not on there.
Yep.
Just in case. But I honestly don't think that there should be a problem.
I mean, you're probably right. But the one time you do is the one time she'll be like, I told you not to fuck with my Jeep.
I'll put it on there. She's like, this doesn't drive the same. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Yep. You're like, yes, I know, but look how good it looks.
So good.
So, moral of the story is that's why I don't do mud. Because fuck that. That sounds miserable. Sounds like somebody's crawling around in mud in a fucking river.
We're just walking around. Oh, we were all just standing up there walking around. It wasn't that big a deal. We just couldn't figure out how to get him out. We could have had nothing to winch to. There was nothing for the length of the winch cable to winch to. And I take that back. We were winching. He was winching, but we were trying to winch him forward, and we couldn't get it to come up on like a land. It just kept digging a hole. Yep. I think the moral of that story would have been like, don't use your traction. Oh God, don't wheel in a river. That was a terrible decision. That was a bad day. That was a long day. We were out there for a rescue mission. And
ended up being the rescuer, or the rescuer becomes the rescuee.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Oh, this is why I don't do mud.
Yep.
You don't have these stories in like rock gardens.
Not typically.
Nope.
And if you do, like, they're better.
That's what I'm going for here, bro. Haven't got there yet, but it's the thought that counts.
So are you guys on the group yet? You're listening to this podcast.
Why are you not on the group?
Why are you not on the group? Andrew Danger Zone, I see you. That back bumper looks good. Laying down them dimes. I like it. Bill Carter posting up pink Jeeps. Can't beat that.
Winning.
Daryl making fun of that one girl, that waffle girl.
Daryl.
That's always good.
The memes have been pretty awesome here in the last couple of weeks.
Chris has set up a snack vending machine for when I get there.
Did you see my suggestion? It was actually well taken.
Well, it was well taken?
Yeah, it was a good idea.
Like a bad day? What was this? Oh, what was your suggestion?
On the snack vending machine.
Throw in some candy in that hopper and give the customers a legit snack in their order. Oh, that'd be nice.
How cool would that be? Like, you pop your order open, you're like fucking packing peanuts, and then like
payday.
Boom, there's like a mini fun size candy bar, or like some
would be,
I don't know,
entertaining.
Some kind of non-chocolate.
It wouldn't cost shit.
Some Smarties or something.
What do you mean non-chocolate?
Well, I don't know.
That'd be
like
fine.
your package sitting out in the heat or something. Nobody wants like a fucking gooey Snickers bar.
Oh God. Where's Josh Wolf at? Is that his shop?
That's his shop.
Oh, my tabs for days.
He's been cutting tabs on that plasma table.
Oh, seriously?
Nonstop.
Jesus. Josh Wolf, we see you out there. Josh White.
But it reminds me, before we go from one Josh to the other, I have a surprise.
Okay.
All right, I have presents.
Okay. What's the present?
Stickers.
So when did you run into Wolfie?
Can't tell you.
Did he package you?
He sent a package to the wife.
Oh.
Her and Sarah got hooked up.
Oh God. This is a peanut.
It is a peanut. It is a Wolf Fabworks TOP plasma peanut.
Oh. Why do I have this is not a packing peanut.
But it's a peanut.
I can't open my beer with this.
I said it neat as my first thought, and I am so glad that someone else is drunk as I am, because I'm like, this needs to be a fucking bottle opener.
Why is this? Hey,
oh my gosh,
Josh.
No,
Sarah. Wait. Sarah cut it.
So I'm gonna assume that
I'm gonna cut her slack because she's a youngin.
I mean, this is badass, but this is.
But if it just had a notch right here,
yeah,
huh?
This number 2,
I like it.
Bottle opener.
bottle opener.
Put it in the mail.
I enjoy that he painted it.
Thank you.
Somebody painted it.
Somebody painted it. Maybe she painted it.
In a matte finish, in a matte white. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna post this on
Sarah all the credit.
I'm gonna post this on the old page here.
Yeah, check them out. All kinds of plasma things.
It's a keychain. It's a peanut keychain.
I want a peanut bottle opener.
Me too. Peanut.
Do the people want a peanat bottle opener? That's the question.
Of course, they want a peanut bottle opener.
They all say that until it's on the website, and then I had to sit on 1,000 of them because I sprung for the big order. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Ramirez, we see you, buddy. Go get your shine on. You know you want to. I'm just going to scroll through the page here. These are people that are posting.
I don't know why everybody's not on.
Did you know we're going back to Nashville?
When?
Huh?
Oh, I did mouth off about that. So I think I did commit us to doing that. Was that me committing us?
I don't know.
I said we'd go back down there after Outlaw Finals sometime after that weekend.
That's not why we're going down there.
Okay.
We're going back down there to get my new truck.
Oh, yeah. Dick. I don't even care about the truck. You can have the truck. I mean, okay, I would really like the truck, but like, you can have this fake ass 300,000 mile truck. I'll take the Peach Crown and go home.
Fake as fuck.
Because you know that Peach Crown's legit. This probably
I'm thinking this truck probably has 60,000 on it, and he just put a different cluster.
5.
5 miles.
5 miles.
5 miles.
Yep.
Yeah. We're talking to you, Brad. So
we're talking directly to you.
Keep my truck clean until you break it, and then I'll buy it for cheap and fix whatever's wrong with it. Thanks.
You named your price, and he said he'd sell it for that.
Well, yeah, he would.
I'm just strong that.
Y'all need to step up your game. Troy, I see you. I see you checking out their Libertés on the side of the road.
Dude, there's been so many Liberties posted.
Oh my God. Everybody wants
I don't know how you're not triggered every time you see one. Like, God, son of a bitch, I want that one.
Andrew Danger Zone just sent me he tagged me in a post of one out there by him. $550 manual.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I know. It needs a clutch and a battery. He's like, it's $550. How low do you want them to go? I'm like,
but it's a clutch though.
In my head, I'm like, do I tell him to buy it and then I go fly out there, we put a clutch and a battery in it and I drive it back?
Oh, that'd make great YouTube content.
I'm just saying, like.
Do you trust the Liberty to get you that far?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's why.
Get you. That's good. I mean, it's got like 300,000 miles on it, but who cares?
Well, apparently Brad's truck has 300,000 miles on it.
Did you see William Wallace's 3D picture?
I've seen a couple of his pictures.
I like it. I like it. Chris Willie, what's he doing? Oh, there's our Bush apples. Oh, I missed those. Coming soon to a podcast last call. Did you see me fucking somebody posted something about Mamop?
Yes.
What was it?
I saw that.
Did you see me post on that?
I also saw that. I did not.
Again,
I did not comment, like, or
just
nothing.
Shouting you guys out. Just shouting out the guys here in the group because we appreciate you guys being in the group and doing things and making comments. I like seeing you there. If you guys aren't in the group, go get in the group. Total Off-Road Podcast Trail Riders on the face pages.
So,
James Dooley, send me another Liberty.
What? I
didn't like this one yet.
What?
What's Josh doing? Is this Josh? Can you afford to help people? No.
Oh, yeah, tradesman. Check them out. Oh, there he's in the group, so we get some inside info. Yeah, he posts and stuff all the time in there. It's great.
I know. It's good. He's a good guy. I like him. Oh, here's Steve Summers trying to get a beer. Oh, God, I call it beer.
Zabia.
Some sticky tea. Reed Miller got his new links in with his, I don't know if those are the joints from, let's see here. In the comments, they were talking about it. And let's see. Somebody posted, Ryan Tanner said that he's got some of those with the Summit Machine flex joints in them.
Ooh.
But I feel like
make some nice joints.
I feel like these may also have the Summit Machine flex joints because they look very similar, but I might be wrong. Yep. Bill Carter posted some more stuff. We see you. I'm constantly scrolling this page. I try to like everything on here. But this week's been really busy. I worked a lot this week.
So, speaking of the page, remember a couple of weeks ago we told the peoples that we were going to do a random draw of the top 10 contributors. And then we're going to call one of them up one week and put them on the podcast and just talk about their shit or whatever they want to talk about.
I'm pretty sure we just did it.
No.
Oh.
You got to win the random draw. It's just not the number one.
Oh, okay.
We're taking the top 10.
Top 10 random draw.
Random draw to the top 10.
If she wins, we delete her.
I like to be fair. Okay,
If Mrs. Waffle wins.
I like to be the up and up. So I've got the top 10 people.
Oh, you do? We've got it live right here, right now.
We're going to do
like this
because we let in that we were going to do it this week on last week's episode. If you pick
somebody and I have their phone number, do we call them now?
Nope, I got too much to do tonight.
Okay,
but we will be in contact very soon. So, should we do it now?
Yeah.
Or should we wait?
Chop chop, motherfucker!
All right. So, what I did
it to him straight
was this is the top
10
contributors
to our page.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is the date range. I want to say this is like July to August.
I've not looked at these analytics, but yeah.
So it's a refreshing thing. It's not just overall.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep up on the being active. So should we list all 10 of them?
Yeah.
Should we give them that much credit?
Give them shout outs. That's probably everybody I just named.
There are some that are not on there.
Oh yeah, Lincoln Bray wasn't on the.
So top 10 in order.
Jeremy.
10th,
going from the bottom.
Troy Durr.
Nice. Thanks, Troy.
9th, Brian Atkinson.
Thanks, Brian.
Number 8, William Wallace.
Nice. Thanks, William.
Number 7, Mike Riddenbach.
I was just looking on his post. Thanks, Mike.
What are we up? 6?
I don't know.
Jeremy Wilson.
Nice.
5.
8-lug Piggy Penny. You're slacking, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're falling down the list. Number 5, Lincoln Bray.
Nice. He's got his own page to run, so I mean, we're going to cut him a little bit slack.
He's up on there, though. He's up in the top 5.
Ain't bad.
Number 4. Is it Wiley or Willie? Chris.
It's Chris. Willie. It's got 2 fucking L's in it.
I'm butcher. I'm terrible.
And hopefully I'm wrong after correcting everybody.
That'd be even better. I've been trying to stick up for you. And
I'm about 98% sure.
You'll have to find out. Number 3, Kyle Ming.
Yep.
Number
Thanks,
2,
Kyle.
Andrew Danger Zone Dunker.
Because he's been putting it down lately.
He's been throwing down the gauntlet.
He's like, I'm working on my shit and I'm going to post on this page.
And there's only 5
I'll tell you about it.
Posts difference between him
and fucking
Shelby.
You know why? Because Shelby's posting all that dumb shit about.
He's posting
about fucking waffles.
No, he hasn't posted one of those in a while.
What? But still, that's the 5 post difference. Is it? When you say 5 posts, is like 5 total posts or 5 posts on average?
I don't know how this does it.
Okay,
it just gives me a number.
But it gives you the number of posts. How many posts does Shelby have?
30.
How many posts does Kyle Ming have?
7.
Huh?
7.
What?
In this
did
group,
you? No, I'm not. Wait,
7.
Who did you say was second?
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. How many has he got?
25.
25.
It's a 5 number difference.
Who was third?
Kyle was 7.
Was 7?
Yep.
Bro,
so,
you all are slacking.
The thing is that this weights, this weights your comments and your posts.
Oh, yeah.
Because that
comments are stronger. Or the posts are stronger.
So Kyle has 7 posts with 118 comments.
Damn.
Andrew has 25 posts with 71 comments. And Shelby has 30 posts with 139 comments. So he's commenting strong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's always playing. I don't know how y'all stay on the internet that much and get shit done at the same time.
I don't get shit done. That's how it works.
I think Shelby's job a lot of free time.
Yeah, well, it weights your comments in your new post. So I think it's every couple comments is basically equals a post. So you don't have to just go in and post shit. You just comment and interact.
Yeah, we got pretty good interaction on there. I mean,
we got good content to interact with.
You sparked some shit, that's for sure.
So there's the 10. I'm just going to hit the button one time. How many times should we hit the button? You pick a number.
It's 3.
3?
I'm going to say 3. I was going to say 7 because it's my lucky number.
I can hit this fucking thing 7 times if you want.
If I can hit it 7 times.
1.
A 2. This is going to take for fucking ever.
If I could get the fucking arrow pointed on the button, it won't. 2. 3. 4.
9er.
5.
Why didn't my Google just pull up?
6. Am I hitting it on the 7th and we take it, or a 7 and then hit it again?
No, 7. You're taking lucky number 7.
7.
Drum roll, please.
Jeremy.
No fucking way.
You picked the number. I put it on random.
I mean, I like all you guys, and I've talked to a few of you on the phone, but I think having 8-lug Pigpen on the, I want to call him right now. So I have a number.
It's not going to happen.
I wish to call him right now.
It's like, we got to give him his own episode.
But he would be. Is it more fun for him to find out like right now?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like while listening?
Yep.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I would lose I'd wreck the damn hell. Kyle because Kyle won those Savior lights, and he's like, "I damn, was losing my shit." I was like, "I'd wreck the damn car," So yeah, we'll let him find out when he listens to podcasts.
Right. So when are we gonna put him on next week?
When he gets a hold of us. Because what if he misses? Like, I was really busy this week.
Everybody
awesome.
Commenting, he was like, I gotta go listen to the fucking podcast.
Nobody say anything until he comes, and we'll just let him surprise himself.
I like it.
So we'll get him on. We're gonna do an episode with him here in the coming weeks.
Nice. Congratulations, Jeremy.
So yeah, we're gonna do that a couple more times. I need
to get a wheeling rig together so I can go wheeling with him again.
Jeez, don't. Yeah,
he's the first one.
Everybody listening was like, "Yes, yes, he's seen the fucking light.
He's seen the light. Holy shit! I can take the KJ. I can go.
We can't. I mean,
it's not broken.
Let's do it.
Stinted.
Jump it. Perfect for wheeling.
Jump it. I need to set up a wheel. It's been too long. When did I go wheeling last?
I don't know.
When we went with all the guys, it was in the KJ.
I have not gone wheeling.
I just went by myself, I think.
I don't know. There's no reason you couldn't take the KJ to the Badlands right now.
It's been a month or better.
So take it to the Badlands this weekend.
Right. Okay. I gotta polish a truck.
Well, I mean, then there's work.
And then there's money making. I have to polish a truck so I can pay for my trip to Iowa this week. You guys were wondering last week what we were holding out on you about, and forgot to tell you completely after 7 times of bringing it up. I am heading up to Complete Off-road to get my gears put in because I'm a little bitch and I don't want to do it myself and fuck it up.
Okay, I would have not said that.
I don't care.
I would have said, I'm going to go get them done because, awesome sponsor and they're the professional and, but I mean, you nailed it. You owned it. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. I don't care.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't want it being wrong and I'm more confident in them being able to do it than myself. I don't have the tooling. So I'm taking it up there. I'm going to load it in the back of the van. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to load it in the back of the van and we're going to road trip up there. Hopefully.
It'll ride. I've seen the van ride.
Well, Chrysler needs to fix my power steering leak.
How's that gone for you?
I just made an appointment today.
Okay.
A little late on the game, but I had a busy week.
Yep.
So I made an appointment today for Monday morning at 8 a.m. Hopefully they'll get it in. Hopefully it'll be some dumb fucking O-ring or something in the line. They just pop it apart, throw an O-ring in it, throw it back together, and be like, you're good.
Have a good one.
I did find out today that my bumper-to-bumper warranty was up in June.
That's about how warranties usually work.
Fucking stupid.
You're going to have to polish an extra truck.
They better not fucking cost that much.
You never know.
I will tell them to go fuck themselves.
They will keep your van.
No.
I will be stealing that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Like, oh, well, we took it apart. You owe us this much money. Like, no, bro, I did not approve that.
I did not sign on the line.
Because I'm not real thrilled with who I'm taking it to. The local dealer right here in town.
They're the reason I have not bought a Ram.
Exactly.
Like, I'll be straight up.
I called Shields up in Rantoul.
Yep. Because
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give somebody else a shot. People said that Shields is good. We'll just do that. And so I called them up and he goes, yeah, so I'm not a Ram ProMaster City dealer. Therefore, if you're getting warranty work, I will have to charge you for it. Whereas if you go to them, they'll do it for under warranty.
So it's not warranty though,
are you
right?
Fucking kidding me? Huh?
But it's not warranty stuff though.
Well, it should be if it was still under warranty.
Well, yeah, but it's
so I have to figure that out. Well, I don't know because the one thing that's on is the fuel tank something or other, and that might be under emissions, and it's still good. And then the power steering pump might be under powertrain. Like the power steering leak might fall under powertrain.
I feel what you're dropping.
I'm trying to get I'm gonna try to wiggle something in there because I'm like,
work with me, guy.
I'm like, look, this thing literally went broke as it went out of warranty. Like, fucking fix it. And I had it in there for the other thing while it was under warranty this winter, but I've been busy. Yep. I can't just willy-nilly give up my work van.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yep.
So hopefully that works out for you.
Oh, it's going to work out. It's going to get fixed, I guess. I mean, I'm married to the fucker right now.
Well,
so
what do you do?
Just put shelves in it.
It looks good, though.
It better not cost more than that. I'll tell you that much.
It looks real good.
I will ride out with a fucking engine light.
I don't give a damn about your check engine light. Nope. Now, come on. Get at me.
Yep. So anyway, that's what's going on there. So I'm going to go up and see Chris, get some fucking packing snacks.
Dude, it's like they got a hopper set up for you. So Can you lay under that and do like a hopper stand, like a reverse hopper stand for me?
Can I get a shirt that says packing snacks and it's just like a box with packing peanuts overflowing?
Packy snacks.
Packing snacks.
I like packy snacks.
Packy snacks.
Yeah, you know.
No.
If you know, you know.
No. Packing snacks.
Okay.
I love it.
I can.
And then
just get a white shirt with a Sharpie and doodle it out.
Oh, I like that. That'd be all right.
That would work.
That'd work.
Especially be a good shop day shirt.
I like that. That'd be sweet. Packing snacks. And then literally just copy it and put on a bunch of shirts and sell it.
Yep. Exactly.
Packing snacks. Huh. I like that idea. I'm going to start doing that. I never thought about doing that.
Got you, boo.
Thanks, lady.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, lady.
I'm going to hopefully get some steering fixed while you're doing that.
Good. I hope you do.
God,
get your shit together.
Bad week. So my steering pump got replaced from PSC. That didn't fix my problem.
Ugh.
So
what the fuck?
Yep.
Did Berkey give you any insight?
So I talked to Jake on the phone for a while this morning or this afternoon.
I need more enthusiasm. You talked to Jake Berkey on the phone.
I texted Shelby after this conversation, and I quote, and I said, his left nut has more information than I will have ever learned. Yes. Like, the way his mind works is impressive. Like, damn. So, I talked to him for a little while on the phone today about my Hydro Boost situation. And he came up with a couple of suggestions on some stuff that will finally diagnose my problem. I can tell you that I did do that tonight, and it did not fix my problem. So I'm pretty sure I'm looking at a new Hydro Boost pump, or like the Hydro Boost unit is what he is deemed is fucked.
Oh, really? And it's his unit?
Yeah. So he just said he'd send me another one. I just had to do a couple things to check. A couple things.
So he's gonna send you into Diag?
Well, pretty sure.
Or you send yours back?
There's literally nothing else I can change. I think I've
done all of the things.
Either way, I'm gonna call him on Monday and tell him what I found with my couple tests that he told me.
Did you ever put a stub of brake line on the master cylinder to see if that was your brake line issue, your braking issue?
Nope. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Not even worry about it.
Okay. You're just literally going to just wire up the brakes and send it.
I ordered my brake fittings today. All my inverted flare to AN adapters. I ordered my banjo to AN adapters.
You ordered brake lines?
I have not ordered the lines yet because I got to measure them.
Are those coming from Berkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
is your buggy BKOR built?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I have to start tagging them in all my posts.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. I just make sure. I just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's under contract. It's a nonverbal, like wink, wink, nudge, nudge contract. But like I understood it. So I'm going to start tagging.
They basically,
every post.
Yeah. Because of all of the things.
The rules, bro. The internet.
You know, the best part is they don't listen to this.
If he does, Steve brought it up. I love you. Please don't cut off the good parts, and I will not cut off the dollars.
Let's be honest though. Like, how upset can you be? Like, how much have you spent in the last 2 months?
I was called a good customer by Jake Berkey.
I mean, you're not having a buggy built, but I mean, you probably shelled out close to $4,000 or some stupid shit.
Jake Berkey called me a good customer, so I don't know what to take from that. I take it as a compliment.
Does he know that you are the podcast guy?
I don't even care at this point. I'm on Jake Berkey's good customer list.
Okay.
I don't know how much you got to spend. No, I do know how much you have to spend to get on that list. Have fun. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. I'm on the list. Priceless. So
I like it.
I ordered my fittings from Summit.
I'm never going to be on anybody's list. Oh, no, I take that back.
Oh, great. Evan, you like to have money. Okay, I get you.
Evan likes me. Yeah, I pay him in a reasonable amount of time. Very seldom does he have to call me and be like, paycheck?
Need some bucks.
I did get that phone call the other day, but it was over $1,000 in supplies racked up on my charge account.
My bill.
Well, because like I just call up and he's like, yeah, we'll just send it and you just send us a check. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, like over the course of like 2 weeks, I'm like, just keep on racking shit up. I'm like, oh, I need this.
Hey,
and that.
You realize you spent this, and like, ooh,
there was some stuff out of stock that I was waiting on to come in. I was like, yeah, just when you get that to me, send me an invoice, and I'll get a check out to you. And he's like, yeah, so you owe us like. I was like, oh, well,
oh, snap!
I got to write a check for that.
you probably want paid then. I imagine you're just not calling to see how I'm doing.
I guess I do need to go to work. Don't I?
Know. He called me a good customer, so
nice.
I'm just saying. Told me that's why my drive shaft got done so fast for our good customers.
Right.
So, but I did order my fittings from Summit.
Huh?
I got all those fittings from Summit today. And then I got to measure my shit, and I'm going to order them Monday.
Nice.
And that's not all I'm going to buy from them because, every time I call them, I got to buy extra stuff.
Okay.
So in our conversation, this is kind of tech stuff for you.
Listening.
In the Hydro Boost, so recap, let me start from scratch so you know where we're at.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm running a CBR pump, brand new PSC CBR pump, highest flow pump that PSC sells.
Okay.
Like all the whoop
because you're running power steering, hydro, full hydro.
Imported Hydro Boost and full hydro steering.
Yep.
So I need all the
and this is on
flow.
the S10 buggy for those of you just joining us.
Yep. The dime piece.
So
I'm running a CBR pump on the LS. Running off of that, it is plumbed from that to the Hydro Boost. Then it runs to, which is a bust-a-knuckle Hydro Boost. It's a ported Hydro Boost with their pedal assembly with the Worldwood master cylinder. It's fucking dope. Then it goes to the Orbital, which is a brand new Eaton valve from bust-a-knuckle because my trail gear one sucked. Then it goes to...
That's what you think. It's actually the Hydro Boost.
The steering problem in that regard was the fucking thingamajigger, the Orbital.
You're only one part.
It turns
You're only one part away from having a match set.
Bro, it turns fine left and right now. It doesn't NASCAR like the trail gear valve did. It's just not right.
That's what you get for sitting in there just spinning the wheel while you're scrolling Facebook.
I think it's just trail gear shits part, but
anyway.
So then it runs out of the Orbital to a dual pass Durale cooler. And then runs back to the PSC reservoir. So
is that how you say it, or is that just your fancy way?
Durale.
Is that the right way?
Okay. This is how I've always said it.
Okay.
How it is right, I don't fucking know. Nobody's ever called me like, you're saying it wrong. Derail. I just say it that way and nobody's corrected me. So I'm assuming I'm right, or people just feel bad.
That's the Transpan. It's on my crew cab.
Yeah. They do some nice work.
Yep.
So you know what he told me?
What did he say?
So I went through, and literally this is how technical he gets, and this is just over the phone. I went through how it's ported or how it's plumbed, what size hoses it's plumbed through on each section of that process, what fittings were used on each step of the process, 90, 45, straights, whatever.
Oh my.
Talking flow is my problem. I don't have enough flow to my Orbital to get smooth steering.
Oh.
So that's my problem. It's not a pressure problem. It's a flow problem. So I'm getting restricted flow somewhere in this system that is causing sluggish steering. Because I can bypass the Hydro Boost and I'm fucking golden. But I have sluggish when it's all plumbed together. I got sluggish steering.
Really?
But it all apparently
I knew you had this. I knew you had the sluggish steering. Did he give you a reason?
Yep.
It's because of a 90?
No, he was just making sure I wasn't doing some like dumb shit with like, he's like, I'll see a lot of guys will take and like loop a hose or coil a hose around or something. And he's like, it's just unnecessary. Like run the hose to the thing.
Okay.
And it just, you don't need to add that extra shit in there because it just creates more flow, heat,
volume, everything else. Yeah.
Yep. The pump's supposed to put out X amount and you're banking on that when you run it upside down and around fucking loops. It's just stupid. So went through all that so that he knew what I was running. So then we had a conversation about my Hydro Boost and he gave me a few things to try. Got a stupid, like if you needed to know how a Hydro Boost pump works, you just call him and ask him. And now I know. Now I'm like, I understand 365%. I get it. So I'm a fucking Hydro Boost wizard and I've opened one once. But now I'm a wizard.
Okay.
So gave me some stuff to work on there.
Yep.
Check some things. It did not solve my problem. So I'm looking at something inside that hydro booster just taking a shit. Happens. So then he goes, we get all done with that conversation, all done with some other bullshit. And then he's like, well, but I tell you, you're probably going to have issues with your entire steering system, even when it works right. And I said, okay, well, do tell. He said, well, what you're doing with that cooler is you are creating a restriction with the cooler. And I said, all right, well, I'm not following like everybody's like, oh yeah, you need a cooler, so on and so forth. So and this is where his mind blows me. He goes to explain that the fluid comes in the bottom of the cooler and comes out the top of the cooler. It's how a radiator or anything works. Mm-hmm. So he's like, picture the fluid flowing at, it has its speed. So it carries that speed through the cooler. Then it hits that double pass and has to take a hard turn to make it to that second row. Right. What's that do? Restricts the flow. Right. Slows down the speed that the fluid is getting back to the reservoir. Mm-hmm. The reservoir feeds the pump. That pump spins as fast as the engine does. That's a high flow pump. Yeah. It pushes as much fluid as it can through the system. Right. Gives you better responsive steering, better brakes. So the faster that fluid can get back to the tank, the faster the pump can push it through the system.
The easier it can push it through the system too.
And the return side is not pressurized.
So you put this big old fucking cooler on there and it's
junk. So this is what he tells me.
It's not junk, but it's
not perfect for this setup. He's like, it'll work. He said it'll just run hotter than you think it should. Or than it should. Berkey. Yeah. And I was like, dude, that's the fucking most stupidest thing I've heard and I didn't say this to him because it's Jake Berkey, but I was like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard because I'm like, his fucking cooler's 3/4 the size of my fucking radiator. Of course it's going to be cool. But when you think about it,
you take that pressure, friction,
that return side, volume wise, again, a volume like flow problem. You take the speed that pressure comes off of the, when it gets done with it, it kicks it out the door. Every time it has to turn, it slows down and has to rely on it getting pushed to get back that tank. Pressure. So you're taking that pump pressure and using it to push it through the return side instead of on the pressure side where you need that pressure and high flow. Blew my fucking mind.
That's different. God, how the fuck's he learn? Where's he learn this stuff?
He's got a.
So he wants you to go back to a straight air finned.
So this is what he said he has been running on his buggies that he has been putting out the door as well as his own for the last probably year and a half or so and had no problems.
Wait, is this the $50 he talked you out of? It's not that
bad. It gets better.
It's way better than what Chris talked you out of for that one.
So then. So he goes, well, what I would recommend is 5/8 return line. Okay. In the whole system. So from the orbital to the cooler, from the cooler to the tank, 5/8 hydraulic hose. That's some big fucking hose.
That's some big hose.
And I said, oh, damn. And he's like, it's a pain to run, but he said it can be done. And I was like, well, honestly, I mean, no bullshit. I can make it work.
Yep. So you're from the return from the orbital
return
to the reservoir
through the cooler,
then
to the reservoir.
Ooh,
5/8 hose.
It's tricky.
Big hose. Big.
Where's that cooler mount being bigger like that? Just anywhere you want?
Yep.
Or okay.
As far as I know.
So like you're not gonna try to mount it on front of the radiator.
Nope. Doesn't need a fan.
Right. It's just a radiant cooler.
Yep. What he uses is he uses a pass through. It's a 24-inch pass, like straight in.
24-inch.
Big gal. Oh, yeah.
Big gal.
Get down with it.
You don't have that long of a run between the fucking orbital and the pump.
I don't make the fucking rules.
You're literally going to put an AM fitting on your orbital. And then, like, it's going to
straight shot it, they'd fucking mount right in there.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's going to be done.
I don't know how the fuck I'm going to mount it.
What ties your cooler to your orbital? Or what ties your reservoir to your oiler?
The cooler. What hose? The cooler.
No, that's just it.
Yeah.
It's the whole shebang.
I don't know where it's going to fit.
Oh my God.
What do you fucking do, right? That's the story of building a buggy. Where the fuck does this go?
It's
I don't
a
know.
buggy.
It goes in that tube shit show somewhere. So figure it the fuck out. Here's the part. So
I'm gonna build a buggy so that I don't have to work around other things.
No, you just shit pile 35 pounds of shit in a tube sack. Holes everywhere.
Tube sack.
So he runs a 24-inch straight through cooler. So what he does is he takes this cooler, drills and taps it out to a -10 fitting, so that you get zero restriction on that return side. So you're running a 5/8 hose from the orbital to the fucking reservoir.
I like it.
Have a nice day. Thanks for coming. There's more volume in the 5/8 hose, so it acts like a cooler. So more fluid, cools the fluid a little bit. He said, I have no problems with it. And I was like, dude, okay. He's like, I wish I think he said, I wish the internet could drive this buggy I just got done doing. Not Tantrum, a different one. He worked on a guy's buggy. And he's like, this Hydro Boost and steering is the smoothest steering I've ever driven in an off-road vehicle. He said, you'd have thought you're driving a street car. That steering is so smooth.
And who said this?
Jake did.
Oh, really?
And he's like, that's what we've come up with.
On his setup?
Running that 5/8 return with that fin cooler is it just lets the fucking
just trying to be a
fluid come
salesman.
back. So that's what I thought.
That's what I thought. So who did you consult?
And I said, all right. I said, what's that? A couple $300? And he said, oh, no. It's like, let me pull it up real fast. I was like, no, it's only $51.
Hold on. Let me pull it up real fast. And you're a good customer.
I got the good customer discount. He's like, oh, no, it's only $51. And I was like, all righty then. So you're not even trying to upsell me anything, like.
Right.
Interesting.
Nope. I'm just going to send it to you.
So
I can handle that.
I don't know. I got to look at it. I'm going to go sit out there in the driveway tomorrow and just stare at the motherfucker.
Figure out where you're going to run that hose at?
Where it's getting ran. But
yeah. That's going to be a fun
the
one.
logic and combo behind it. And the worst part is I think the Hydro Boost setup is kind of like an asshole. Everyone has one. Okay. A lot of people are very opinionated on like, oh, if you can do it this way, it's going to work. No, right. Anything but that's stupid or not going to work. Oh, you got to have so-and-so's pump to run the flow. Oh, you need to hook it up this way. And the fucked up thing is people are hooking up different. I was talking to a guy last night and he's like, yeah, hook it up. You run it to the orbital first and then the brakes. He's like, I'd rather have legit steering and brakes for my race buggy. And I was like, well, I mean, touche.
Because stopping's optional.
Well, you think when you're bombing up a hill, you got that fucking laser quick responsive steering versus like, oh, good, I can stop going up a hill.
Right.
So I'm like, well, touche. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing, and I've never really screwed around with it. So it's one of those like, eventually, you got to pick away and roll with it.
Right.
And I'm so far in bed with Berkey right now with this Hydro Boost steering.
It is your
setup that his way is my way. So what do? Figure it out.
That works.
Send it. It's only money.
It is only money.
It's only $51 though. That's the interesting part. Like I expected this to be a couple $300. Like, oh my gosh, it's the Jake Berkey recommended cooler. $51. It's on the website. Thanks for coming. Not even the most expensive cooler on the website either. Whatever. Send it. So that's my tech for you. Hydro Boost. It's great. I think. I have no brakes and I have shitty steering, so I'll let you know when it all works out.
I just had a bad thought.
Let's hear it.
If I sell the fire truck, I don't get to get Hydro Boost on the crew cab.
I have a Hydro Boost.
Extra Hydro Boost now?
No, not that one. Oh. I have another Hydro Boost unit. That was out of a 99 3/4 ton.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, buddy. So you're welcome. Saved your life. Back on track. Thank you.
I like it. I like where we're going with this.
I think, with that being said, I need a beer.
Do you now?
I think it's that time.
Well, let's last call it up. You forgot something.
We left him hanging. He's been on the line the whole time. We're just going to bring him in eventually.
Yeah. So what's coming up here pretty damn quick? What are you going to? What are you doing?
Shit, I gotta get my buggy done for this.
Yeah.
So the Outlaw Off-road Racing Series event finals, series finals is coming up in, I think it's 2 weeks.
Okay.
And it's in Jay, Oklahoma. Fucking Lord.
Come on, get this right. Jay, Oklahoma.
Jay, Oklahoma.
Yep.
At Mid-America Outdoors.
Okay.
So
we're gonna call the man with the deets.
We're gonna call the man that has the inside info.
The myth, the waffle,
Mr. Outlaw.
Mr.
That's
Outlaw.
a cool nickname. I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. Outlaw.
Mr.
He can't have it.
He can't have it, but somebody can have it. Let's get him on the phone.
Okay, give him a call.
Total Off-Road Podcast Tech Support. How may I help you?
Go fuck yourself. Hang up on him. And that's B-roll, people.
That actually happened, folks. Does he answer the phone when we call him back? That shows his loyalty.
See if he answers it the same way.
Total Off-Road Podcast Tech Support. How may I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the 2 douche canoes that run this podcast.
Yeah, they're on the other line. Hang on 1 second.
Thank you.
I have an XJ. Can I fit 37s with no lift?
Yes.
Yes.
Sawzall may be required.
Sawzall and send it.
Self-clearancing tires, yes.
Okay, well, I'm a bit disgruntled because Ian broke the news to me to who the hell we were calling. I was like, are you fucking serious? Again?
I surprised him.
What can I say? I'm a big deal, right?
Yeah, okay. It's a good way to not get invited back.
That's the end quotes. God.
Ian was telling me about your shenanigans this week. That was pretty entertaining.
Oh yes, I can't really discuss that, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I got my pee slapped for that one.
Yeah, you'll have that. So for those who don't know, which I don't understand how you don't know, we have
what's her name again?
Oh geez. I'm telling you, you're going to be not on the
Addist.
Okay, so I didn't think this guy was a real guy, and then he comments, "Fuck Daryl." On the whole thing.
What?
Have you not been on Facebook yet tonight? Okay.
I told you I'm fucking busy.
Boy, you're behind.
I swore off social media because I'm too addicted to it.
It's in the Trail Riders Club.
That's fine. I'll be on there. I'll be through there sometime and check it out.
So for those who don't know, we have Mr. Shelby Scott St. Clair. Dun, dun, dun.
The one and only.
And we are going to chat briefly here about serious business.
Oh, fuck.
No, we're going to talk.
We only called you for a business call.
This is a business conference.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to talk about the upcoming Mid-America Outlaw finals.
Yes, Mid-America Outdoors Labor Day weekend. It is just action-packed weekend. I don't know if the listeners know about it, but Friday night we're going to have drag races, bouncers, and UTV. And the grand prizes on those will be free season passes for next year for the racers. Saturday, we're going to be doing our normal hill killing, bouncer and UTV. We'll be bringing the bouncer back for a top 10, which usually does shake up the standings, as you saw at Flat Nasty. And then Sunday, we've got a bounty hill with at least $5,000 on the line, but it's a progressive bounty hill. You have to climb all 3.
Oh, damn. So it's like 3 bounty hills.
3 legit bounty hills, yes. Never been climbed.
Oh, damn.
Fresh cut hills as well. We went after the Hooter Holler race and went down there. We got in about 10:30, 11 o'clock Saturday night, had a few adult beverages, got up in the morning, and my buggy was covered in mud because I was drunk and let Christina's husband go driving around. And then we got up Sunday morning, went and picked out some hills, and needless to say, they've been cutting these hills for the last 2 weeks.
That's exciting. So they're not even like old hills. Are the race hills all new, or is that like, what's the deal there?
The combination we're planning on running for the comp for the race hills are new, but it's the same rock face that we've been running for a year now. It's just we're going to change it up a little bit.
So essentially, it's all new.
Essentially, yes.
I like it. 2 things. One thing is I heard somebody's drag racing a dually at the drag race, unconfirmed. Is that confirmed or no?
Unconfirmed that I've heard of.
Okay, you're going to do that with who?
I'm not racing my dually at all. It's staying hooked up to my trailer.
I thought there was somebody challenging you to a dually race off on the internet.
Oh, you talking about Danielle Cornell?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not worried about her.
You're not going to run her in the
She probably
dually.
won't even show up.
Oh, last I did see, he said he wasn't going to show up, but I think he's scared of your dually. I'm just saying.
Well, if you remember the grudge match meme war from last year at Flat Nasty, which started a year ago, 2 days ago, he talked a lot of shit and he ended up going home with his tail between his legs because he couldn't even finish the first hill.
And that's why I was excited to see like 2.0, but racing dualies on a dirt drag strip. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool, but I'm not so sure I want to line up a 8,000 pound 1-ton dually on a drag strip.
What if we do it with the trailer and the camper? Then it can stay hooked up.
Yeah, he'd have a slight advantage because he's only got like a small trailer.
Oh shit! Now
he's got a 48-footer.
Now we're talking shit about the guy's trailer. Well, damn, it's real.
Well, yeah, it's me and it's Danielle. So what can I say?
What can you do? The other thing that is interesting is there is supposed to be a raffle on Saturday night.
Yeah, dude, talk about some shit on the raffle. Oh my God. Just to name off some of the bigger items, Interco has thrown up a set of 43-inch stickies, which I know you can run, but Steve, he's stuck on 40s for whatever reason. We've got a badass sway bar kit from Brannick. Brannick, I simply sent Brandon a text the other day and said, "Hey, dude, do you got anything to donate?" And he came back immediately saying yes. Fritz Performance Transmissions has a brand new Turbo 400 that he's donating. Kenny Bell with KB3, Razor drive shaft, any length, any configuration with carrier bearing. Dustin Robbins, all things UTV, is donating a set of UTV tender springs, like $250. I'm willing to bet you we have somewhere in the $15,000 to $20,000 range worth of prizes we're going to be giving away. And also, I can't forget, I don't know exactly what Jacob sent, but maybe he'll text me on Tuesday when he gets this. Jacob with Offroad Anonymous stepped up and also is donating some items as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Making the
Chris
world
Wiley
go
said
round.
he was going to donate something, but I haven't heard back from him
Willie.
yet. So calling out Chris Willie.
Is it Willie? Willie?
It's Willie.
Wiley Coyote?
I don't believe
We're calling
Wiley.
out Chris. How about that? A complete off-road.
There you go.
He stepped up too?
563-583-5363.
Did you have that wrote down?
No, I didn't. Holy shit, did I get it right?
I believe you did.
I really have to say, I want to say no. Like my heart says no, but I really have to say it.
What was it again?
5.
Now you don't know what he's
563-583-5363.
Damn. That's dedicated listening right there. You're a good showman there, Steve.
Again, you're welcome.
Yes. Yes.
Anybody else?
So, Chris,
anybody else donating
there you go.
stuff that I should be thanked for? I should be just checking.
Off the top of my head, I mean, dude, I've had so many people I've contacted. Oh, Go Forth Motorsports, in conjunction with Vision Wheel, is donating a set of
Race
UTV or full size, 6-lug, 8-lug, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Vision beadlocks.
Ian was hoping for race lines.
I mean, I would be okay with Visions. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty nice looking
You're
wheel.
not wrong. Yeah, that would be actually okay.
My buggy has Visions on it. I'm just saying.
Same price.
Ooh,
Well,
if I
now
could
I
get
definitely
them
don't want them.
They're actually less expensive than race line.
I'm going to say
I thought they were
they're
similar price point.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm getting back out of this conversation. I'm going to listen to this.
I can't
bullshit.
announce the price because Scott gives special
Oh,
pricing.
yeah, for
but
sure.
It's a better price than race line.
So maybe I need to start barking up a different tree for a different set of wheels. Then is that which maybe?
Or just
Wouldn't be a
like
bad idea.
$1,000 worth of raffle tickets, and then you'll win them.
Dude, my luck, I would buy a G of raffle tickets and I'd win like a fucking t-shirt or something.
Well, that's my luck too. That's why
Yeah.
I'm doing.
I mean, I guess essentially you still win something, but like that's $1,000 t-shirt.
I have a King of the Hammer shirt that cost me like $3,000.
Yeah, that's one of those you put like
Jesus.
on the shelf and you're like, I will not wear this.
Seemingly, that's an expensive T-shirt. Is that high?
Yeah.
Is that high quality cotton?
I'm gonna say no because it shrunk the first time I washed it.
Oh, it's definitely high quality.
High quality.
Only the high quality shit shrinks.
I'm looking at the page here at Mid America Outdoors website, and they have Back in Black, which is an AC/DC tribute band on, what is it, Friday and Saturday nights?
No, they're going to be playing Saturday night. There's another band.
Oh, Night Train.
I can't think of the name. Night Train. That's it.
Yep.
They're playing Friday night at the shop, which is right by the drag strip.
Okay.
So to explain Mid America, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's an off-road oasis, basically. You pull in, and Ian, I'm sure you've looked at the photographs and all that of the park.
Yep.
You pull in, it's a nice concrete drive, then it fades off to a gravel driveway. Beautifully groomed gravel, not just ruts of gravel, but it's constantly groomed. You pull to this real nice little ticket booth. You get out your truck, you sign your waiver if you haven't done it online. You get your wristbands, and one that says you're over 21 for adult beverages, and then you pull into the rest of the park, and you're like, okay, cool. There's all the campers and parking area. Where's the activities? Go about 200 yards to the east, north. About 200 yards to the north, and that's where the bar is, the swimming pool, the food trucks, the bathhouse, the cabins. I mean, that's just like the main area. And then you got to go around the dam over by the race hills, and that's when you'll get to the shop and the drag strip and all that.
It looks like a pretty badass place to hang out. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, if you could build a park or kind of an outdoor epicenter kind of a thing, it's pretty dope.
Yes, and this place has got even bigger plans for 2021 that I cannot discuss yet, but just keep an eye out for some big plans coming here. We'll probably be announcing it in October. It's not a Outlaw event, it's a Mid America event, but I've been asked to help facilitate it, so I'm going to step up and do it.
Nice.
But let's just say that you'll have racers from all over the country coming in for it. And if we don't have 50,000 people through the gate, I'll be surprised.
I'm excited.
Yes, this place is, like you said, it's the epicenter of off-road.
The interesting thing for this trip for me is me and my wife have been married now over a year. I think we've been together like 4.5-ish years, and she reminds me constantly she has never been off-roading with me.
This is probably not a good park to take her to for the first time.
Well, yeah, in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way, because she'll be ruined for every other park she goes to. Because
Okay.
this one here, dude, you can take a hot shower in the shower house, and it's an actual shower house. It's not like a little hut with a hole cut in the floor for drainage. No, this is a legit shower house.
This is also the first off-road trip that I personally have ever been on where I am taking a camper. So, like, I think she's getting all the good stuff all at once, to be honest.
Yeah, she's going to be ruined, basically, and nothing will ever be able to compare to Mid America. And that's even me saying it, being, many parks as I've been to in my life. Nothing compares. I mean, I've been to Mid America either 8 or 9 times since 4th of July of last year. If that says anything. It's a 6-hour ride for me.
So it sounds like we're going to go wheeling only at Mid America in a camper. I mean, I could get down with that.
Doesn't sound like a bad day.
Okay.
Send it.
Yep. I just need
Christina and Jason would not mind. By the way, Jason Robinette, he's the park owner, and Christina Davidson, she is his marketing manager, and she's the one that does all the social media stuff and all the website stuff. She is awesome. I will introduce you to her when you get there Thursday night or whenever you roll in, and you will immediately love her.
She was the one that was hooking us up with like ETA on when camping and stuff was going on.
Yes.
Yep. Which I did read a thing. I was looking some stuff up today that they are completely like sold out of power hookup campsites, but they had to like open some more campsites up or something like that.
Yeah, they sold out in an hour and 45 minutes completely with the RV spots and cabins and all that. Actually, I think it was less than an hour and 45 minutes, but they sold out really quick for that when they opened up the reservations, I think on August 8th. And we got a text yesterday, I think it was, that said that they had to open up more dry camping space, which is basically just a place to park your camper where you bring your own water, you bring your own power, etc. They do have a dump station that everybody's welcome to use. but you just don't have power and water hookups for the weekend.
I did see something that was pretty dope that they treat the grass like where you camp and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty pimp. Like, you want to talk about minor details that make a weekend, like, hell yeah.
They treat it for like bugs.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, skeeters.
Actually, skeeters are not a problem up there. As many times as I've been,
that's because they treat the grass.
I've gotten bit by a single mosquito.
Huh? It's because the whole place is bug bombed before we show up.
Yeah.
Badlands, I think, used to do that.
Oh, at the campgrounds?
No.
Just the whole park? Oh, shit.
Just go over and fog the whole park real quick and let her eat.
Huh.
I mean, that would keep that. I mean, I've never gotten a tick over there.
That's a hell of a bug bomb.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Is it one bug bomb or multiple bombs?
I'm thinking like plain.
Like bomb.
Hiroshima type bug bomb.
Yeah, or do they do like a crop duster and just
they literally just drop a bomb right in the dunes. There you go. That restructured that.
That would be kind of cool.
Well, that's where your new trails come from, and your new obstacles is from the big bomb.
Yes.
Boom.
Well, that's the bug bomb from 2019.
Yep. That's awesome. All the holes that you think were put there by a four-wheeler.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a bomb critter. Somebody could roll with that concept and make something kind of cool.
Call it a day.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I'm excited to make this trip happen. She's excited because it's her first wheeling trip, like officially, and I'm letting her down because I'm going to bring a piece of shit, unreliable buggy, but it's going to be there.
Golf cart.
So yeah, it's going to be a glorified golf cart that weekend, I think, but it'll be there.
I think I'm bringing my Ranger 570 just because I'm going to be running around so much.
Yep.
I don't even think I'm going to bring the buggy because I know that I won't have time to wheel because we are running races Friday night and then getting right back up Saturday morning, running races all day Saturday, and then Sunday evening we're going to run the Bounty Hill. So I will be spent come Saturday afternoon. Damn. And I'll go sit at the bar, maybe in the pool, drinking a lot of cold beverages.
Yeah, if it's anything like after Flat Nasty, like I did no wheeling that day and literally was, I would say, more tired than like a normal wheeling day.
Instead of driving up a hill, you were
I'm not a fucking rabbit, a jackrabbit, or whatever fucking mountain goat or whatever. Nope, flat land.
Speaking of that, how do people like Dylan, with Deep Ass Photography and Heath Day? I mean, dude's a little freaking billy goat.
Heath Day,
up and down a hill all day long.
That was the first time I ever met him. And he's a nice, very, very interesting, not in a bad way, interesting, but like interesting in meticulous way that he talks and like has a conversation. And I love it because I think he even said something about like, he's like on race day, he's like in the zone. People like come up to him and talk to him and he always feels like he, mad at somebody or whatever. They always take him the wrong way and be like, I love it. Cause that just shows your passion and you're in it. And then like, he just like a spring chicken over this hill that's like vertical. And I'm like, bro, how have you not fallen and died? It's impressive.
Yeah. I can't walk the race hills. I mean, my knees won't allow that, but I mean, somehow he is able to do it. And Dylan's able to do it. And, Curtis with Off-Road Lifestyle. I don't want to leave anybody out, but all the media guys, man. I mean, how in the hell they do this, I will never know, but they are the true MVPs of the sport right there.
Yeah. Cause I'd get me a chair. And if you didn't come close to my chair, you ain't getting no picture,
Yeah, you really can't do that if you're getting paid to take pictures. But hey, you can try.
You can try. The best part is Eagle Eye with the drone. He's got it figured out.
Stand in one spot.
Literally stand still and throw his drone around.
Yep, he stands there, gets some badass, camera work, and then like, no, I didn't have to run up any hill. I'm actually kind of, I'm a little awake tonight rather than wore out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mentally spent.
Yeah. Anything else you got that's going to we're trying to get new people to come to this event. I don't know what else to tell them.
I'm trying like crazy. I mean, I really don't know how many more people can fit in the park because it's sold out, but
we'll smuggle them in. Fuck it.
The more people, the better. And, if, anybody that's listening is coming, bring a couple extra $100 for some raffle tickets. Cause I'm telling you, we have $15,000 to $20,000 worth of stuff to give away and it's not junk. I mean, it's literally good stuff.
Do we have a cost per raffle ticket?
I believe they're $1 a piece.
We should change his name
to
Mr. Raffle.
Mr. Raffle? The Raffle?
Mr. Waffle.
Mr. What? Yeah, I don't know if you want that name or not.
I mean,
Blue Waffle.
Mr. Blue Waffle.
There it is. Yes, I love it. What happened was
Sounds so much better than Shelby.
Shelby,
Mr.
Waffle. You're gonna have to start walking around with waffles so you can like hand out waffles to people.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like your business card is literally a circle, looks like a waffle.
It's a waffle,
Mr. Waffle.
That'd be a pimp business card.
It wouldn't be bad.
We'll make that happen.
You'd be real popular in the morning. I promise you.
Why
that.
is it that you have sold everything but waffles?
Oh, that is a good question.
You want to answer that? Like,
no, not really, because I haven't really thought about it. But now you're going to give me something to ponder, to think about while I go to bed. You suck.
Like, bro, I'm selling off waffles, $5 a piece, 500 waffles.
Can you waffle a waffle?
Fuck yeah, you can.
A professional could waffle a waffle.
A professional could waffle
I bet you I can.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll see about that.
We'll challenge.
Seen everything else, like, let's buy a sticker, you're buying, what was it? Buying all kinds of stuff, yeah. Toilet paper.
Toilet paper, stickers, digital photographs, etc.
Yeah. The problem is, if I paid for a waffle, like you better send me a damn Eggo waffle. Yeah,
and don't be trying to skimp out on the fucking minis either. I want a real waffle.
No one a generic.
I'll send you a box of Legos, Eggo my Lego, or whatever the hell it's called.
Lego
my Eggo.
I love it. Okay, so we'll bring $300 for the raffle. Bring $100 for, I don't know, a picture with Ian.
I don't know. I like that.
If somebody wants to pay it, fuck it, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 150, and they'll get me and you, and we'll just split it.
Oh, sold. I might even do a combo split for $100. Give them a real bargain.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, I'll put an extra $50 because I'm gonna drink a lot of beer this weekend.
How's the bar work? They got a tab system?
Yeah, no, it's free.
God, I don't understand the words you're speaking here.
Okay, my favorite beer is cold. My second favorite is free.
Okay.
So this is my favorite beer because it's both. So what they have is a system on tap with the magnetic cups that they use.
Huh.
You tell the lady, I want Mick Ultra, Coors Light, or I think Bud Light are the only three choices they have.
Okay.
She stabs the cup down on this damn thing. It fills it up in the bottom, hands it to you, and you say thank you and walk away. If you're nice, you give her a tip.
The fuck?
Hold on.
So wait, like a wireless phone charger, you just set the cup on the thing and it fills the cup up from the bottom?
You haven't seen this wizardry? It's a little magnetic disc and that bottom fills it. So when you fill it, it fills it bottom up so you don't get that head. So you actually get more better, like, I don't know what the fucking, no, you get better yield, I guess, on the keg. For one, and then it's literally like as fast as you can say, beer me, it's fucking full.
What?
Yeah, it's about 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds to fill a beer up.
They do it at the ballparks and stuff like that.
Off to YouTube. Apparently, COVID has had me helped me back.
The biggest key that I have heard with this cup is that they make the disc magnetic so that you can brand that little disc at the bottom, and that's an extra branding point for someone.
I went to YouTube and typed in bottom fill, and the first thing came up was bottom filling beer cup.
There you go. So yes, you can brand the little magnetic disc on the bottom. Excuse me. In Mid-America, they were doing that at first, and they somewhere throughout the year, I don't know if they ran out, probably because of COVID. So I'm guessing they ran out of their special branding ones. And the ones that we had the last 2 or 3 times I've been there have just had a different letter in there. Like I've gotten K, I've gotten M and B and R and S. I mean, I've gotten a lot of different letters, but typically I'm too drunk and I throw the damn things away. So you can keep it as a souvenir if you would like.
Yeah, that was always the nice thing about going to the ballparks and stuff is you could keep your magnet from the beer.
Yep.
What the
Well, Steve's mind is now blown. Well, I don't understand how people don't come to this now that free beer has been on the table. So
I was going to say that you were like, how can you get people to come? I was like, I'll give them free beer.
Well, check mark.
Yep. Check that.
Well, not only do they have free beer, they also have like free margaritas.
Oh shit. I'm going to be dead in the pool. God, it's going to be bad.
No, what's bad is I'm out of cold Yinling. That sucks. Okay. I just want to go get me a beer, and I'm out of cold beer.
Boy,
I drink Bud Light now.
It is Friday. As he just falls over.
He's dead.
He's throwing all the Bud Lights on the floor like, there's got to be a good beer in here. There's got to be a Yingling all the way in the back. No.
Yeah, no, there's not.
You should come here. We got a lot of beer. Like the beer fridge is stocked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink.
I mean, half of it's Truly and White Claw.
White Claws.
But,
Yeah. She's on a White Claw kick.
If you
now.
don't keep Catherine happy, we won't have clean beer glasses.
I don't have a clean beer glass. Yeah. So
see what I'm saying? I'm doing a better job.
Yeah, I think the key there has been spoken. All right. Well, we will let you go drink your Bud Light in peace. I don't understand why people aren't flocking to this event in a bus.
Because they're scared. I mean, that's the only reason I can come up with.
Don't be scared. My buggy has no brakes. It has no axle shafts, and it's reliably barely running, and it's going. So I'm just saying.
Shitty steering. Don't forget about that.
Oh, I really hope that gets taken care of by then, as well as the brakes. But it's going to be 2-wheel drive. It will be there. It's going to play a golf cart, and it's going to look good on Instagram. So
it'll look good on the gram. That's all. You got to do it for the gram, right?
That's all I go for anymore. It's just a good photo.
So I got a question for you guys. Me and you, Ian, talked about this earlier.
Nope, I do not remember this.
Yeah, you'll remember as soon as I say it. So, if you could move to a part of the country that was nothing but a bunch of badass off-road guys, where would you go and why?
We did talk about this.
You know my answer.
Yep.
How do I pick one?
I've got to have 2 houses. I got to have one there, and I got to have another one somewhere on the West Coast.
Right. For sure.
Well, that's cheating.
I'm thinking
now
like
you can pick 2. Of course, I'm going to say East Coast and West Coast.
Is it like no budget? Like, do I just get to choose where I want to be? Like, no budget? Like, hit the lottery, won a couple $100 million. Just pick your poison?
You hit the lottery. Budget's not a concern.
Oh, great.
Where would you move to and why?
Lake Tahoe.
For wheeling.
Yep.
They have wheeling. Like, I've only seen boating things.
There's things really close around there.
There's a lot of shit that's close, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
And then I can leave the wife at Lake Tahoe.
Huh.
I mean, you're not in the epicenter, but you're real good. So
I've never been there, so I don't know.
That's first on the list. I mean, have you seen the pictures of Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, I've seen some pictures.
I can't find a good reason not to live there.
I didn't think.
It's crawling with beautiful women as well.
That didn't hurt.
That's why Steve's
that didn't hurt the choice.
I'm going for all the ladies and the boats. Notice he's going to be rolling around on his yacht.
For me, I would have 2 houses. I'd have one in Perryville, Missouri, just because everybody in Perryville is badass.
Okay.
And land up there stupid cheap. Like I really want to just go buy a house right now just to have because it's a good deal.
Uh-huh.
The second place would be Landers, California, which is like 20 minutes from Johnson Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
sound like a bad choice.
2. Why can I pick 2?
Well, you could have.
I don't give a shit. There's no rule.
Pick 5. I mean, where'd you move?
So,
I picked Lake Tahoe because of that would be my West Coast, and then I would just buy
would you go?
I would just buy a real nice fucking diesel pusher and just travel around.
That's bullshit. That is a bullshit answer.
Here's the fun thing. You ready, Shelby?
Yep.
And you can play this game too. You can get on the internet right now and say, "I want to go X. Who's got my bed?" And somebody will pop up and be like, "Bro, I'm 15 minutes from there.
Yep.
And I got a couch for you." I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go load the fucking buggy on the trailer.
Yeah.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Bro, I did that last week with
I'm
Trey
saying.
Moore.
See what I'm saying?
Literally.
I
Trey
know.
posted it, and y'all may have seen it. He's putting a big bounty hill on it, Blue Collar in October.
Yep.
He texted me. He's like, "Hey, are you going to come up?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm going to drive 18 freaking hours for a bounty hill." And he said, "Well, fly." I was like, "Okay, sure." So, of course, my dumb ass looks on Southwest, and I literally got a plane ticket with my points for $50.
All right, that works.
So I'm flying to freaking Louisville. Trey's going to pick me up in his truck. We're going to go to his house, crash, get up in the morning. We're going to take like 3 rigs down to Blue Holler. I'm going to announce the bounty hill, and then I'm flying back the next day.
You know what the best part is? For your
$50
for your $50 and your time, you could have sat at the house and watched Netflix, and in 3 weeks not remembered what you watched.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you what I was watching before y'all called.
Exactly.
Yep. Story of my life.
So there you go. You could have stayed at home, saved your $50, wasted it on beer, and
Whoa!
I was going to say, I don't know about
wasting it on beer. You better snap that word out of your
mouth. Versus a bounty hill.
I mean, that's like a that's like a.
I'm just saying, like,
wasted is that's a harsh word.
He would have bought fucking more Bud Light. Wasted money.
No, I ought to gone to Louisiana and bought more Yinling because I think I have a case in the inside fridge, in the garage fridge. I'm in the shop fridge now, and I don't have any more out here.
This is bullshit beer.
Inside check. How many minutes we got on this guy?
We're about out of time.
How long has she been on here?
Yep. Almost
About
right.
28 minutes.
Right dead nuts on my 30-minute guesstimation.
20 to 30 minutes is all we get to talk to you today.
Yep.
Damn it.
We're trying to get back on a legitimate schedule here.
Pleasurable than I anticipated.
Yeah. He literally has no fucking clue wrote under guest intro.
Yeah, and then when he told me who it was, I triple underlined it.
I love it.
That's not a fucking lie.
All right, so here to answer your question, mine would probably be West Coast. I don't know, like out in Arizona or something like that. I've really been digging the shit. Now I say that I would move there, and I can't even think about it. Like Sand Hollow area, kind of out in there. Seems kind of like you could go boating. You
know what wouldn't be a bad place?
Crawling, stuff like that.
St. George, Utah. St. George.
Is that like out in the same area?
It's right there. Yep. It's in that epicenter.
Okay. Like, yeah, somewhere around there would be kind of neat for West Coast. East Coast, dude, I don't know. Like East Coast would probably have to be
the Carolinas.
No, I'm thinking either like
fuck you. I mean, maybe for wheeling, but just in general.
I don't know, dude. Like
Nick, we could meet Nick if we
I really want to move, like legitimately real life move to Tennessee, but I feel like that the freaking wheeling down there is just so plentiful.
Did I send you that? I sent you that text, right? We could live on a famous road.
Yeah.
You and I could just join up, buy the land together. Or live on Pond Creek Road.
Pond Creek Road.
Do you know how close we were to Pond Creek Road when we were at his house?
We were probably pretty close to
Stickies?
it. Yeah.
Not a mile.
We were within.
I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, I'm a mile from Pond Creek Road and I didn't just drive there. This is what I get for not looking at fucking Tennessee? Google. What's up?
No state income tax.
Yeah, now you see
know what else is good about
there.
Tennessee?
Wheeling is badass.
Yeah.
Stickiest state in the union.
Yes.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
And Texas is also a state income tax free state.
That's nice. And so is Alaska.
Is it really?
Yep.
Not Alaska. I don't even want to talk about that. I want to go back so bad because it's been 110 here.
I have always wanted to go visit Alaska. Like that's on my I want to walk on this mountain range with like wild animals around me. And then I want like a helicopter to come in and pick me up, take me back to the hotel because fuck camping out there.
Where's the bald eagles?
They're all over down there. I'm sure.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
we were there a week and I saw a damn chipmunk. So we're going back in December.
Okay, yeah, I would say that's kind of
it was the chipmunk.
Did you get the budget plan? Like, did you get the budget tour?
Apparently, I did.
Did they
if you get the premium when you get bald eagles and tigers,
bald eagles and shit?
If we have tigers in Alaska, we have major problems.
They're white.
It's 2020. We do it.
Albino snow tigers.
Albino snow
Alaskan.
tiger.
You've been watching Netflix with the Tiger King.
They're Alaskan snow tigers imported from Canada.
Oh God!
I drove by. I don't even know where I think I was coming back from a race, but I drove by Joe Exotic's place. Speaking of that.
Did you not?
And I was like, hey, we ought to stop in. I'm like, nah, let's not. It's too redneck for me.
Yep.
No, it's not. Just stop in there, check it out, buy a tiger.
Yeah, get your t-shirt.
Get your t-shirt.
I'm sure they had t-shirts.
Carol fucking Baskins.
Do they have that t-shirt there?
I'm sure. Why would you not?
I don't know.
Come on, marketing.
This way, she owns that place now.
Oh, God.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she owns that place. She got it in that court proceeding against Joe.
God, can you imagine?
Why would you not sell the t-shirt? You could retire on the t-shirt sales with that.
Yes.
I would open a tiger. Hey, do it. Waffle off fucking
waffle.
Fuck that bitch Carol Baskin shirts.
Yes.
Oh, fuck that waffle Carol Baskins. Carol Baskin. All right.
Now that we've gone full derail.
We got to roll this thing into last call or something.
Give us your final thoughts on why people should go to Mid-America Outdoors.
Badass racing.
Free beer. Swimming pool.
Kick-ass raffle.
That's all you need.
And the fourth and most important thing is you and I will be there.
That is a fact.
Steve won't be there because he's a little bitch.
Oh.
But you and I will be there.
Now we're just going to edit that out of the podcast.
Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Don't break my cell phone. I cannot afford to replace it.
Just hang it. Just see that button? Just click that button.
Push it.
Huh?
All right. Well, now he's triggered. Now you're getting edited out of the podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's right, motherfucker.
He'd be all out.
I am God.
Yep. Delete. He gone.
I brought you into this podcast. I can take you out of it.
I
can take you both out. It could just be me in silent air for 30 minutes.
You know what's funny? I don't usually go back and listen to the podcast. So, like,
you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't even know. For the last 8 weeks, you're like, nobody tell Ian that he's not on the podcast. Send him a text about some shit every once in a while, and he'll think he's doing a great job.
I'm literally gonna take you guys out of this. I'm not gonna put this in the episode, and then this week, Shelby will be like, "What the fuck?"
He will know. He will know.
You
Shelby
will know.
would know, though.
But it'll like never. Nobody
like Tuesday morning.
Yes, we like that kind of following.
I think I can.
I'm just throwing that out there. And by the way, Ian, you were on last week's because you remember my text after I finished listening to the show.
Did it cost me money when you text me?
Yes. Messaging data rates may apply.
It depends on who wins, is all I'm going to say.
Who wins? What the hell did you text me?
Your phone's right there.
That's been almost a week ago. I don't remember.
Think about the top 10.
Why are we going into more like...
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually glad you said that because I completely forgot about that.
So anyway.
All right. On that note, bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Hey, it's good talking to you, and we will see you here in, 2 weeks?
Yes, sir. See you in 2 weeks.
Drive safe, keep your rubber down, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. What call is it?
Last call.
Last call. Did you guys listen to that entire segment of Shelby?
It's got free beer in it. How could you not go? I just thrown it out there.
You're not wrong.
What are we drinking today?
Oh,
speaking
we're
of
drinking free beer.
Fucking ain't
right. I don't know if
I'd
call it free.
It's free for me, baby.
It didn't cost you a damn dime.
Nothing.
Yeah, it cost me a set of 40s.
You were going to tire us anyway.
I was going to buy me. This is a bonus present. I can't not. This is from Brad. So Brad Prater hooked us up with beers when we get the 40s. And since Ian is still yet to source the Bashapple, which apparently
Chris has got it.
You did source it, kind of. You just haven't got it yet.
Delegated the task.
So by next week, we should have this. Are we doing it?
I'm just getting
live
primed.
open.
Yeah, I'm getting primed for it.
Hit it. Yeah.
Whoosh. Oh, sorry.
Oh, double live opening. So because these are 12-ounce pours and Brad got us a 6-pack, I figured why not have a full beer tonight? So I'm going to pour this in a glass. What do you think? How's it look pouring?
It's not bad.
It looks red ale-y.
It's definitely a red ale. It's got a good pour.
It's
good
a
color.
beer. I mean,
good head to it.
Has caramel.
That's nice looking.
Got the
It's got a nice color to it. It's it's from Mayday Brewery. It's an angry redhead red ale. Let me get to the deets here. It says Unleashing the Beast. The can art's badass. Brewed and canned by Mayday Brewery, and they're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. That's home of Wide Open Design. That's right down there where old Brad Prater is from.
Is living, not from.
Living. That's what I meant to say.
That's where he currently resides.
That's where he calls home. That's a nice looking beer. Look, that's a good looking colored beer in my Total Off-Road podcast pint glass. Why no one else is drinking a beer right now out of a Total Off-Road podcast pint glass? I don't know.
Lame. Okay.
But they're available on the website at totaloffroadpodcast.com. Was that too much of a shameless plug, you think?
Nah.
Okay.
Shame nothing. I actually took a picture of the beer this week. That's actually impressive. Usually I forget to do that, but it looks so good when the cup is full.
Yeah, it looks good when it's all full. Cheers to Brad. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Brad.
Rest of you. Be like Brad.
How come I got so much more head than you?
You don't have to pour beer.
Pour.
170's fucked.
No, little pour.
Pour?
Yeah.
Pour. That's a good beer. They are certified independent craft brewers association. These guys are not fucking around. This is legit.
It's a drinkable beer.
That's a very good beer. 6%.
I like this. We both have a can to read. It's got like some like female T-Rex
redhead dragon.
Is that Reptar?
It looks like a mix between a lizard and it's like a long arm T-Rex.
Reptar.
No, that was more green, less redhead.
I feel like Reptar had like red, like spikes on the back.
It might have.
Like orange spikes.
It's definitely not to scale because the T-Rex arms are not that long.
No, this is like a lizard lady. You've heard of Lady Luck? This is Lady Lizard.
This is Lady Lizard taking out the brewery.
I don't see like it's angry redhead, and she's a lizard redhead, a redhead lizard.
Pissed.
I don't know why she's so pissed. She's got 2 cans. Maybe they're both empty.
Stone cold in the beer, man.
She's double fisting, and she's angry that they're not going to give her another one. Oh, I see what the problem is here. This is not Mayday Brewing's building. It says Raceline building, and they've closed. They're not giving her any free race lines.
No free race lines.
Yep.
I know how that life is.
Look, she's a redhead and everything.
I'll drink to that. Free race lines. Out the window.
Out the window.
So
it's last call. Tell me something exciting.
We're waiting on the logo to come back for the trail flags. Those will get done when that gets back.
Okay.
I have not forgot about those, so don't be upset.
I got. You want to see something cool?
Pint glasses are on the website.
Do you want to see something cool?
Shirts are on the website.
Isn't that cool?
That's a baby.
Yeah, I know. It's my dad holding my kid.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, it's cool, but like, was that the moment?
No.
Okay. That's
Are you ready for the moment?
I was ready for the moment a minute ago. Flip it. Total Off-Road Podcast. Shit pile. Not. Okay. Let me try that again.
Okay.
Spin it around to me again because I totally butchered the first one.
I'm ready for you.
I have unseen what you showed me. And action. Wow, that is a shitload of Total Off-Road Podcast stickers. I was going to say shit pile, and I'm like, that is shit not pile. How you sell things.
It's a shit pile
That's
of stickers.
A shit pile of stickers.
That is 200 stickers.
So, I like the black ones.
Me too. I'm a big fan.
Yep.
And we have coming soon to a podcast near you
dun, dun, dun.
This summer. Not 2020, because nothing happens in 2020.
That's a true story.
Coming to a podcast near you is going to be the Total Off-Road Podcast Review sticker. From now on, if you leave a review and you screenshot it and you send it to me or Ian or I, we're going to send you a sticker.
Fuck yeah, that's pimp.
So it's going to be the black and red TOP in a 6-inch, like the OG stickers, but black and red. And underneath the podcast is going to be 5 3D stars.
Nice.
I'm excited to see it.
That's pimp.
Trent was working on it today, so we'll see how it comes out. Here's your shameless plug. If you're semi-local to the Illinois area and you need wrap things, or even if you don't, you can order them.
Because here, hold on.
Okay.
William Wallace at Hot Rod Films, I talked directly to you.
I'm listening.
He was looking at getting some chrome wrap put on his panels for his buggy.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was like, oh, Shane probably knows somebody. So I tagged him and he's like, nope, don't fuck with that.
It's a wrap.
And he's like, it's a wrap. We'll take care of it.
Oh, yeah.
And he's, I think William's out of Alabama.
Hey, man, throw them in a box.
Somewhere down over by Oklahoma.
Ship them panels. If they're flat, I would say you could probably do yourself.
Here's what, he never fucked with it. But,
yeah, well, Chrome's a fickle bitch.
But Trent said he'd do it.
He would.
He did. I got him commented up on it. So I told him, I said, fuck it.
Send it.
Bring your panels to me at finals. I'll pick your finals or you pick your panels up and we'll mail them back to you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fucking give him
the hookup. He
needs
to commit.
This is the Total Off-Road Podcast, your jack stand support group with the total hookup. This is what we do. We
make the connect. We plug the cords in.
I'm the plug
pluggers.
We're the plugs. Yep. And not the fucking not the normal cord plugs.
The locking ones.
No, like the Clark Griswold moment of truth. Boom. And everything lights up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
All 10,000 twinkling lights all at the fucking same time. That's us.
We're like the locking job cord. Though. I like the locking job cord metaphor because they stay together. It's a good fit. They stay together.
Mic drop.
Mic drop the peanut. Peanut drop.
I'm holding the peanut. If you guys haven't seen the peanut, it's already on the podcast. It's already on the Trail Riders page. Go join the Trail Riders page.
I don't know how you haven't.
I don't know.
Freaking free, bro.
And I know you haven't because I see our download numbers and I see who's in the group.
They're not the same.
I know you haven't.
Yes.
I also know that you haven't left a review.
That's also factual. Now
I'm gonna call you out.
You get a freaking free sticker for leaving a review. Now it's worth your time.
Yeah, right.
Now you've got to do it.
I get it. Like you were, I'm like, I'll get around to it. No, you get a free, like,
custom
special sticker. Like, I did it. I put my time in. I did the work. I got the sticker.
I reviewed that shit.
Do it.
It's better than Amazon. They send you unsolicited. Like, do you want to review this product? Like, no, I don't want to fucking review the fucking light bulb I bought for my fucking refrigerator. I got that one today. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to say? Yeah, it fucking works.
The light bulb's on. Hey,
Jesus.
but you go look at that product.
I go right to the reviews.
10,000 reviews.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Does the light bulb turn on? Yes. Is it white? Yes. Okay, thank you. That's all I need. It was $4. I bought it. Yeah.
And so you bought it. Yep.
And I'm the asshole. It's like, why do I want to review that? It already had reviews. That's why the fuck I bought it.
I love it. I love it. What else we got on the last college? Why are you making that face?
I don't know.
You better hope it doesn't stick like that. What was I going to do before I showed you that picture?
Don't know. Need to get some merch moved out so we can get some new stuff in because we got some plans for some new stuff if you buy the old stuff.
If you have a valid reason for not buying a pint glass, message me.
We'd love to pick
Send me a message. I want to know why you haven't bought a pint glass. I'm just curious.
Think they're awesome.
Like, they're cheap.
We drink out of one every day.
It says TOP. You clearly listen to the podcast.
Laser engraved.
You obviously drink beer if you've made it to this fucking segment.
That is a true
statement.
So
all 7 of you that are listening to this segment right now, just get on your phone. I'm on every fucking platform.
They are mobile friendly. You can just buy it on the website on your phone.
Yeah. We can do that too. I'm just saying, like, if you have a good reason for not buying one.
I get what you're saying.
Like, I'm on every platform. Like, you can hit me up on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat,
email.
You could email me at totaloffroadpodcast@gmail.com.
You could fill out the submit a question form
on the website. www.totaloffroadpodcast.com.
You could click buy the merchandise page.
Seriously, I know you're scrolling. I know you're scrolling on some form of social media or scrolling through eBay or Amazon. I know you're sitting in a beanbag chair naked eating Cheetos. Send me a reason as to why you're not buying a pint glass.
You got to buy more fucking Cheetos. I mean, cheers to you, dude. You know?
Anyway, we're just trying to push the pint glasses. We just want to clear them out. We're going to clear out our stock and then move on.
I want to get rid of them so I can go buy some other dumb cool shit and put a logo on and be like, here's it. You know,
so
like,
we get some peanuts,
one of these.
Some bottle opener peanuts.
Peanuts.
Do you have a reason as to why it's a peanut other than like you eating a peanut? Is that
I think that's the gist play? Of it. Yeah.
Okay. Because if she just made it like a packing peanut, we would have like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, the best part is, what if she just made it like a fucking 2 circles and just happens to look like a peanut?
She's like, oh, this is
like, I meant the peanut.
Sarah's smarter than that.
Sarah is an intelligent
She did the peanut
lady.
on purpose.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know what it is yet. There was a purpose.
It was probably just because I ate a packing peanut.
Why is it Wolf Fabworks and not Wolfie Creations?
She's not licensed yet.
Gotcha.
I just made that shit up, but it sounded good. Josh hasn't given her creative licensing to use the brand Wolf, aka hasn't wifed it up, so technically she can't use Wolfie.
I do owe her a thank you.
Oh, for
the t-shirt she sent me.
Oh yeah, you got your shirt.
I got a proper colored, I assume proper size. Did you check?
What size do you need?
XL. It's probably a fucking 2X or a large.
Oh, it was a 2X. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I know. No, she wasn't going to mess that up. I nailed it. Yeah. So thanks, Sarah. I appreciate you sending me a proper size shirt. Now I can rep my Wolfie Fabworks and be happy about it. So, yeah. What else you know?
I don't know, but I got a couple other ideas for some bottle openers. I just needed somebody to cut it.
Spit it out. Let's brainstorm right here.
Nope, I can't.
This is the last segment. This is the nugget segment.
It's drawn on paper.
Already? Is it this flaming eye thing you made?
No, that's just a doodle. That's what you were probably on a rant about something, and this is my Steve rant.
I don't rant that much.
That's a lot of rant there. That was, that's a lot.
That's probably me bitching about Dairy Queen fucking up my.
Oh. So I did go to Dairy Queen like the Monday. Actually, yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's gone.
No, they don't have.
Yep. God.
Fucked. Shittiest blizzard,
So, like,
aka
did they
best
order-
blizzard ever.
Did they like speculate how many of the chocolate covered waffle cone chunks they would need for 1 month? And they ordered that exact amount distributed amongst the nation.
And then said, fucking send it.
And then at 1 month, they've like ran out the 30th day. They're like, yep, we're out. We just ran out today.
What do they do with the leftovers if that's not?
There's
the
no
case?
leftovers. They literally like ordered the exact amount they needed to the gram.
Who is that fucking guy? Because I'd like his job.
He's got a really sharp pencil. Yeah. To the gram for each store, knowing exactly how much would be ordered. They took into account that we would bitch about it 1 week and then praise it the next.
Yep.
Like they knew that was
They
going to
knew
happen.
there was going to be a slow week starting off.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like,
I'm good
okay,
with you.
everybody's going to hate this until one person tries
This
it.
is the stupidest idea until he tells his buddy, and then his buddy's going to lose his mind.
It's just
too.
going to be, yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I got?
What'd you get?
A vanilla motherfucking ice cream cone. Don't take
You're
away
like,
my fucking
nope,
blizzard. I
I'm
won't even
out.
buy a motherfucking blizzard.
How do we pitch that to them? Be like, you took away the only good one you had out of the
They'll
bunch.
go here. Well, statistically, that one didn't sell for shit, so fuck off.
There's no way.
Oh yeah,
That's not possible.
I don't make the rules.
Hmm.
I think it's like the McRib. No, never mind. I don't even want to go there with the McRib because I
Okay.
think it's terrible. It's like the Wendy's spicy nugget.
The McRib, when it came out,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at it. I'm like,
The fuck is
boy,
that?
that looks awfully familiar. No, did you get the McRib when you were in school?
Nope.
Dude, we had the McRib when I
Well,
was
you
in
got that
grade
shitty
school.
rib sandwich
Yeah,
patty.
that's
thing.
the same thing.
That's all the same shit.
It's the same fucking thing. It's a
Yep.
little patty of meat that has like bumps on top that looks like
Yep.
ribs. They served us in grade school
A McRib.
the McRib before the McRib was the McRib.
Uh huh.
And
And
like
McDonald's is like, oh, these guys are going to
when
be hooked
Michelle
on this.
Obama took over the school lunch thing,
Yep.
they all of a sudden came up with like a plethora of these like rib sandwiches that they couldn't unload.
And the McRib
And
came back.
McDonald's is like, well, I mean, we'll buy them for 3 cents a patty if you want to sell them. And they're like, you know what? That's better than what the offer we got right now is. So I guess we'll take you up on it. They bought it, put like a special little sauce on it, and everybody lost their damn minds because they're like, dude, I had this in school. It was the best thing ever. I want it again.
This is a conspiracy theory, but I could get behind it. But
Can you prove it wrong?
no. But
Was it well thought out?
yeah, it's brilliant. The problem is
It's
it's like
laced with cocaine.
it's like the Wendy's spicy nugget.
Okay.
Why would Wendy's get rid of the spicy nugget?
They got rid of it?
Dude, do
Didn't
you
know.
live under a fucking rock?
I don't Wendy's a lot.
You don't Wendy's spicy nugget it? 4 fucking nuggets for
I
$1.
feel like I had. Yeah, I feel like I
Every
had
time you go to
enjoyed this
Wendy's,
at once.
you're like, I want to order,
Uh-huh.
and then
I want
like,
some- yeah.
I want a fucking $1 box of spicy nuggets.
I'm a shitty McDonald's nugget whore.
I eat the shit out of McDonald's nuggets.
Like
This is
Wednesday
not
night,
McDonald's
When I got
moment.
done working Wednesday night,
Yep,
I was heading home and I was like, you know, I worked hard today.
I deserve nuggets.
I deserve a treat. I feel like 20 nuggets is not out of line.
No,
So
20 nuggets is very normal.
that's what I got.
Here's my thought
Stop
on
by, got me 2 10-piece McNuggets.
Yeah, on
Oh, and buffalo sauce on nugs.
No.
Not a bad thing.
okay.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's kind of good. It's my first time doing it. I didn't, normally I stick to the traditionals.
for this.
Normally it's like honey mustard barbecue.
Oh, those are your go-to for
This is
the
my
nuggets?
go-to.
I do
My wife's sweet and sour. My wife's sweet and sour. So this time I switched it up and I did buffalo and sweet and sour. And then they tossed in everything in the bag. So I got barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and sour.
You're dunking the shit out of nugs.
No.
everywhere.
I did 1 cup of barbecue on the first 10 and then a couple plains because I got to have my naked nugs.
What?
Yeah. I don't dip every nugget. I enjoy the deliciousness that is the McNugget.
Sauce was born to be put on a fucking nugget. It's like a naked wing. What the fuck's a naked wing? It's
Fucking
a fucking
delicious.
It's a wing that never got to be sauced.
Yeah,
It's like a virgin wing.
but you can't
you
take
died a
in
virgin.
you can't take in the wonderfulness that is a sauced nug if you don't enjoy an unsauced nug.
If I have to
You don't understand.
if I have to enjoy a unsauced nug, I fucked up my sauce portioning and I'm a piece of shit and that nugget goes in the garbage. Just kidding. I would never actually waste a nug like that. But for serious though, I think it's a statistical unproven fact I have no documentation that proves this.
Statistical unproven.
But it is a fact.
Fact.
Yes.
Okay.
When you get drunk, you're like drunk level, right?
Yeah.
Wherever you land, whether you're like plastered, a little tipsy, buzzed, probably not blackout drunk. You're not going to eat if you're blackout drunk.
Probably not, or you wouldn't remember anyway.
You're not going to worry about food when you're blacked out.
So
whatever level
determines
you're
where
at,
you're eating.
Yep. So whatever level you're at, you want food. You always want food when you drink. So take your drunk level and then eat a 10-piece McNuggets.
Okay.
Sauce them however you want. No, doesn't make a difference. If you eat them plain, doesn't get an extra boost.
Right.
If you eat them sauced, it's all the same, right?
Okay.
No bearing. Take your drunk level, eat 10 McNuggets, and I guarantee you, statistical unproven fact, you will drop or raise you will be less drunk by one level.
Oh, by eating the nugs?
If you are too drunk to drive, but drunk enough to walk, you eat a 10-piece nugs, I statistically unproven fact you that you are now legally able to drive a vehicle.
Legally?
Yes. Breathalyzer untested. But
statistically unproven fact.
Every time I'm drunk and I eat a 10-piece McNugget from McDonald's,
you feel less drunk afterwards?
But I ain't even drunk now. I don't understand it. It's my go-to drunk.
So here's the deal. If you're trying to hold a buzz,
don't eat fucking nuggets from McDonald's. You could probably go eat Wendy's or somebody else's nugs. I don't know. Only McDonald's nugs will level you. I don't know. Is it level up?
I don't know.
Level
down. They make you more drunk or less drunk?
What you're in. Do you got to work in the morning, or are you here to party?
Yeah.
If you got to go to work, you eat a fucking 10-piece nuggets.
Yeah. Okay. If you're here to party, you get 20 and more beer.
Probably has the that probably cancels the 10, cancel the 10, and then you're definitely going to pile it on with that full stomach of food. So
and switch to hard liquor.
It's my stat. I can make it do what I want.
Double down on nuggets and switch to hard liquor.
20-piece and hard liquor if you want to stay drunk. If you want to be less drunk, 10-piece and drive the rest of the way home.
Somebody's going to be so pissed off that we're not only talking about beer, but now we're talking about nuggets. They've just arrived at work.
If somebody's pissed off we're talking about beer and nuggets, then go the fuck else to somebody else's podcast.
They just got to work. Now all they want is beer and chicken nuggets.
We've been talking about nuggets for 6 minutes and I want nuggets. So it didn't take, I get you, bro. Fat kid life.
The best part is I'm going to leave here and go get some nuggets.
If you go get nuggets after you leave here, I will cry.
I probably will.
Visibly cry.
There's a good opportunity for it.
Son of a biscuit.
It's a good possibility.
All right.
No, now I'm going to post a picture of the trail riders if I do.
Please post a picture of your nuggets. And everybody be like, what the fuck? Dude,
here's what you do. Just ghost them.
Just fucking no caption.
Just nugs.
Ghosted picture of nugs.
20 nugs.
And don't say a fucking word. Don't comment shit. Don't reply to anything. Just see what the conversation happens. I guarantee it's over.
There's 5 comments on my post that what the hell's William doing?
People are wrong. That's what's going to happen with your nugs. Nugs for days.
All right. Let me tell you, wrapping this up. Yep. Have we reached our allotted time? You're still going to cost me money this week.
Yep.
You didn't keep it under an hour.
Well, we got to talk about nugs. I got passionate.
Yeah, heard that.
Sorry.
Yep.
So make sure
we had to talk to Waffle Girl.
Yep. Make sure you support those who support us and let us, keep the party going.
Yeah.
Complete Off-road.
Yo, boy. I'm about to go.
Shelby nailed the phone number. Like, I really wanted to be like, no, you're wrong.
He was reading it.
Nailed
he
it.
was reading
Even
it.
if he was, he sold it. Like, he sold it.
He sold it as though he wasn't.
Salesman.
He had it pulled up.
Yeah. So check out Complete Off-road. Talk to Chris.
Yep. 563-583-5363.
Crawler Off-road.
I did read it that time, though.
I got my winch put on my rope put on. Legitimately.
Properly?
I haven't.
You haven't wound it,
but it's
you
on
haven't
there.
wound it.
Yeah, but I got them on there.
Yep.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So check them out. Talk to them guys. Get some winch rope set up. Make sure you use the discount code.
TOP10.
The discount code for Complete Off-road is
TOP10.
See how this pattern works, folks?
Yeah.
The next one, Off-road Anonymous.
Yeah. That's another partner.
All of your accessories
that you need.
They do trusses. That was the mind-blowing thing.
You didn't know they did trusses?
No, I did not, for whatever reason.
I ordered a 60 that's going to get an ORA truss.
Nice.
Hands down.
Done.
Like, I'm not going anywhere else. If I do the 14 bolt rear, if I ton swap,
ORA.
It'll be fully decked out in ORA. Hands down.
I bet he could laser cut that logo in the truss. Yes. So
I'm just gonna sit here with a smile on my face.
what's the discount code?
TOP10.
Okay.
The only person that doesn't rep the TOP10 discount, and we don't like have them change it by default, like
We're fine with what you gave us.
Yeah, because of the amount is if you need a Morphlate.
Yeah. Speaking of Morphlate.
And that discount is Total Off-road for 15%.
Yes.
Which is a banging discount. And if you don't know what a Morphlate is, MORRFLATE, Morphlate.
More flatty.
MORR is My Off-Road Radio, which is his original website.
Yep. You just did a video on Instagram with that
recently
on your
of the
wife's Jeep.
How'd you like
and
that?
I mean,
you
it
know
worked, didn't it?
We left the house, and I think I posted on Snapchat. Or no, it was Instagram. I posted another snap on a picture on Instagram on the stories, and it was how like everything was perfectly
It
equal.
was minty.
It's great.
Nailed it.
I never thought about that as an application for it.
It works.
But I was sitting there like, she's like, my tires are low. So I did a rotate, and I'm like, I have the solution for this. Instead of sitting here trying to get each one perfect, I just plugged that sumbitch in, hit the switch, let her fly. And I was only topping it off. So like it took longer
seconds.
for me to get it out than it did to air it up.
Probably took longer to make the video than the whole process.
God, it took way longer to make the video.
Yep.
But I'm not going to lie. I love my Morphlate.
So check it out.
I kind of wish I had tire issues more often so I could use it.
I wish I had fucking inconsistent tire pressures all the time.
Oh my God.
No.
I just thought of another application. The super singles on my semi.
Uh-huh.
I have to do that.
Yeah. That's a thing. You can do it.
That'd be slick.
It would be kind of cool.
It would be.
Set it up.
I shall.
Make your hat and cabin.
Yeah, he'll like that. I think he never commented on that. I never got a thing about it. Nothing.
Because he doesn't like you.
Fired.
You have been kicked off.
Who'd we leave out? Anybody?
Wolf Fab.
This guy?
10% off. He sent us some peanuts.
I thought we gave him plenty of shout out tonight.
They're non-edible
I don't have his phone number. I can't send you that.
peanuts. But
does he have a website
peanuts.
yet? No website, right?
Nope.
Just a page on Facebook, though.
Hit him up on Facebook or the gram.
And you need to go check out Wolfie Creations because I made the name. And so that makes me a boss.
We get royalties every time you click follow on the page. So help us out.
If only.
So, I mean,
if we got royalties, we wouldn't be sitting here pitching a pint glass.
Well, this is true. Oh, yeah. Speaking of pint glass, totaloffroadpodcast.com/merchandise.
This is our sales pitch. I think it's everybody, isn't it?
That's all I got.
All right. You may or may not know where to find us. And if you don't know where to find us, let me enlighten you. Check us out on YouTube. I post these up every week on YouTube. The full podcast is on there. We like the extra views. If you want to go listen to it over there, give us a review or give us a view, give us a comment.
Smash that bell.
Smash the bell.
I heard a guy on YouTube say that. I was like, wow, that's a very catchy phrase.
Smash that bell. Hit that like button.
Smash the bell.
Yeah. That's
It just sounded
common
cool
YouTubeage.
Yeah. It was just
YouTube verbiage.
The way he said it was like,
smash it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Smash.
Smash the bell.
Smash the bell. Anyway. Check us out on Instagram. We got stuff over there. Sometimes we post. Sometimes Ian forgets to.
If I wasn't on the phone with Jake Berkey, I'd post on Instagram. Oh, wait, sorry. More important people to fucking talk to.
Instagram, total_off-road_podcast. My personal page, low_KEE_XJ. That's where you can find out what low key is. It's 95XJ. It's going to be on Fodies. Gonna be on Fodies.
It's on one now. I mean, it's floating.
No.
It's jack stand floating over one.
Floating near a 40. I didn't post that picture on Instagram, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, yeah.
On Instagram?
Pretty sure that's where I saw it.
Boss.
It's a good jar. You didn't even know it.
And check out Ian's Dime Piece Bouquet at offroad_Ian. You can check out all of our partners. They all have Instagrams. Crawl Off-Road, Off-Road Anonymous, Complete Off-Road. Go check those guys out too. And Morphlate.
Outlaw for fuck.
And Outlaw.
I mean, they got their own segment this week.
Well,
so
I mean,
no shit.
If you
Outlaw
don't, if you
Off-Road.
didn't know, you didn't know.
Yeah, you know now.
You know now. Is that it?
Yep.
Is that all you got?
Send it.
Did you finish your beer?
No. I mean, I'm farther into it than you are. I'm going to save mine for the last nugs, but whatever.
I hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday at work, man. We're thinking about you, and post on the Trail Riders page. we'll be in there, and we'll catch you guys on the jack stands.